Hold on. Let me get my guys. Let me get my partners up in here.
Raiders.
Yes, sir. Got the guys in the building, man. Got the guys in the building. What's happening, cuz? Y'all niggas ready? Alright. What's happening? What's happening? What's goody? It's the Europe Jersey. Nope, no, it's not. It's the Sunday Raiders Sunday night cat. I keep forgetting. We only do this John once a week, so y'all gotta forgive me, bro. But what y'all on, man? How y'all feeling today, man?
Chilling. You know,
Word.
good drafts, right?
Man, I can't complain about the drafts, bro. For real, I can't even complain about them. You know, Eagles had a good draft. I know y'all had a really good draft. I still feel like we had a really good draft. Um, yeah, it was dope though.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie,
Said
man. It was a long weekend covering this John, man. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't get that much rest this weekend, B. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna cap. Yo, did like three shows myself. Then hopped on another person's show. Hopped on Raider Nation live show about twice. It was brutal. It was good though. Look, it was good though.
yeah.
So what's the deal with y'all, man? What's the deal? We got a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about, man. You know, it's the Raiders Sunday NightCap with Jersey finale. Got special guests. Got the Smoke Session Podcast. Got my guy Mills in the building.
Let's get it.
What's really good? You heard anything from Blaze, bro? He coming through, or what's up?
Yeah, you should be able to tap in soon.
Okay. All right, bet. All right. So whenever you tap in, so we'll just bring him on and stuff. But yeah, how y'all feeling over there, man? Mill, how y'all feeling? What's up with the shows and stuff, man? I know y'all just posted something. I watched that, John.
Yeah, them Lakers, man. They're out here disappointing niggas. You know what I mean? But you know, we'll see what happens.
Right.
But other than that, we'll probably drop something soon. I wanted to talk about some things, but you know, WNBA coming back. So I know a lot of people be into the women doing their thing. They play a little harder, it looks like. You know what I mean? So
Right.
the NBA, man, that shit is a joke. But that's a whole nother topic. I mean, one day.
Right.
But yeah, WNBA go hard, so we're gonna get back into that. Season starting up soon, so
Right. Bet, man.
yeah.
Bet. Shoot. So we got a lot to talk about, man. I don't know. I was kind of going off earlier on the early afternoon show about this whole Shador situation, bro. You seen the picture I sent you, son? See, look at him. Look at him. Now why he shaking his head, put his head down. Hey, Mill, I gotta send you that picture, bro. These niggas did not look happy at all when they found out that they had to pick Shador Sanders, bro.
Stevens whole
The whole war room in there looked at not happy when his name got called. You know how they usually pick a nigga and they get all high fivey and shit. They high fiving and shaking hands and laughing and clapping. It was none of that. GM was like this. GM was sitting just like that, bro. I think what happened is the see what I think happened is the who is it? The owner of the Browns said, "You niggas don't pick Shador, I'm firing you niggas by next year, by the end of this season." The last game of the season after that, that's when you niggas will be relieved of your duties if you don't pick him up. That's what I think. I'm not even lying. That's what I think for sure.
Yeah,
Cause it's crazy, bro. Like, how you not happy off a pick, bro? Like that you selected. Number one, not to mention, he should never even got picked in the fifth, anyways. Fucking Dylan
Right.
Gabriel gets picked over him. That's a slap in the face right there.
I guess they wanted to, break the bull spirit a little bit. You know what I mean? They trying to say they trying to humble him and all that, but he was the bull that ain't getting into no trouble. You see what I'm saying?
That's
So
what I'm saying.
no trouble, no allegations. You know what I mean?
Right.
So hey,
thing that made trying to break was he first guard probably with the NFL. So with, how do you control all this?
Hold on. Now you going in and out. Let me see. Might have to hold on. Alright, go ahead.
Yeah, like,
Alright, hold on. I might have to pause the music because it's you going in and out and stuff. Alright, go ahead.
better. You hear me?
Y'all hear you a little better now.
Yeah, I think they would control thing.
Yeah, it's I
Teams that you got.
oh you still going in and out, bro. You good now? You was going in and out a little bit. I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, they just control.
Yeah, I think yeah,
And he
right.
and Upton callers
I
and
can't hear you.
it,
I don't know. You going in and out. I don't know why I can't hear you like that. Go ahead.
yeah,
Yeah, I think like I was saying earlier. Well, Mel, you got any other take on it before I go on? Cause I think for real, like people were saying, like some people was trying to make it be. They try to cover up with the he's not good of an athlete or this that and the third.
he's a
Uh, his play was this and that. They try to blame it on that and cover it up with that, not knowing that everybody's seen the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Nigga had like 37 touchdowns, like 9 interceptions. QB rating was like a 67. Like, are you serious? Or 71. It was like around there from like 67 to 71%. It was around there. Like, are you serious, bro? It was crazy, cuz that shit was crazy. I didn't get it. I didn't get it at all. Shout out to Mega. One Dream Away podcast. Y'all make sure y'all go check him out. Bro said good evening. But yeah, man, I
yeah.
thought it was crazy, man. But did y'all so let me ask you, Mill, do you feel like the Ravens did enough to like go back on the run?
I did like a few picks. The Malachi Starks, obviously.
Right.
That means that Kyle Hamilton can do what he do better, and
Right.
that kind of messed us up last year because he wasn't able to blitz or be close to the line. He's more of a opens up him. Then we got the bull. What is it? Mike Green, the
Yeah.
edge.
Mhm.
I know he has some off the field problems, but
Right.
He'd be all right. I mean, Ravens is an organization. We don't really get into those guys like that, so it might be a little easier to tame them a little bit.
Right.
And then I did like the linebacker Buchanan out of Cal, one of the Cal universities.
Yeah, I know him.
He's
I
supposed to
did a little
compete.
film work on him. I
The
thought he
D
was going.
tackle we picked up, I think in the sixth, Peebles. He's pretty good. Got a lot of get
Right.
up, explosive. He just he a little undersized, but he got a motor. I mean, so
Right.
picked up a few corners. You never can have too many corners because you know how corners go.
Right.
I know Eagles, Raiders. I think Bears. All right.
Yeah,
How'd y'all
Bears.
think y'all did?
Um, I'm gonna let Finale take it first, and I'll go after, bro.
I was happy with our picks. The only thing I thought was crazy was the whole time we was watching the draft. Once Shador slipped past the Saints with the Derek Carr situation, and then we was like, oh shit, Cleveland got 2 picks. Cleveland gonna pick him. And then he slipped past that. I was like, oh, we gonna get Genty and Shador. And then he kept slipping, and every time he came back to pick up, I was like, all right, I could see the pick. Like, we got Betch. He's a beast at receiver. I like that. But then every pick after Genty, I was thinking, we're gonna get Shador.
Right.
Because I was, but that's the
Yeah.
only issue I had. Like, why didn't we pick him? You know what I mean? Like I
Right, for
went
the
into the
future.
draft the whole
Know what I
time
mean? At
thinking,
least.
yeah, he got picked up. I just went into the draft the whole time thinking we gotta get Genty first, and then we get quarterback. And Jers, no, I've been telling him since I don't even know what episode. I said, dream pick for me, you get Genty, then you get Jackson Dart. And I said the only reason you get
Yeah.
Jackson Dart because I thought Shador wouldn't be available.
Right.
Right.
I knew Cam wasn't going to be available, but I was thinking Genty then Shador. Shador ain't going to be available. Genty than Jackson Dart. And I was like, why ain't we picking Shador? They just leave him. And I was thinking every time his stock dropped, I was thinking you can't say we can't afford him now because every round he dropped, the price is getting lower and lower. I was like, grab him. But other than that, yeah, I liked all the picks that we had got. I just wish he would have slid in there.
Nah, I wish we would have got Shador too. I ain't gonna cap. For real, for real. To be honest, you know what I'm saying. I think getting Jack Besh in the second round
Yeah,
was dope value. Strong receiver. We need big receivers, bro. I was tired of us getting these little ass 5'9", 5'8", 5'7", 5'11" little ass niggas, bro. Like I was tired of that. It's time to get some big bodies in there that could get contested catches. You feel me?
possession. Yeah,
And you can. I'm not cool. I'm not shitting on Trey Tucker. Like I think he's gonna do really
he's
good.
still going to be
You know
starting. Yeah.
what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
I just think we need big body receivers to start off. That way, when we do put them in certain packages for the deep ball, it wouldn't make what I'm saying. It'd be great. I mean, it'd be cool. You feel me?
Mhm.
Um, I thought moving back, getting two extra thirds in the fourth round pick was excellent. Um, what I'm saying, and the fact that we got Darian Porter, Caleb Rogers, and Charles Grant all in the third round was fucking awesome, bro. Like I thought that was dope. Like I said, great value, and they really knew who they wanted. I felt like they went into this round knowing who they wanted and where they wanted to get them at. You know what I'm saying? Especially trading back twice to get them three extra picks in the third and fourth. I think Dante Thornton was a steal. Also thought Tonka Hemingway and JJ Pegues, I thought they were steals too. And I think all most of our guys. Oh yeah, and Cam Miller, bro. I did Cam Miller and Tommy Malott. I did film work last night on them, bro. I was probably up to like 12, maybe 1 o'clock in the morning doing film work on all these guys, bro. Cam Miller is like that, bro. And when when he sits behind AOC and Gino,
Mm-hmm.
and you give him 2 3 years, bro, he gonna be lit. Watch. His numbers at the North what's that South Dakota, his
Mm-hmm.
numbers was outstanding, bro. All like the whole time he was there, ever since he took over that program, like his numbers was up there. Even Tommy Milan, they played each other in the national championship in their division.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact, I think Tommy Milan that nigga athletic, bro. That white boy can run. Hey, let me tell you, bro, run a 4.3, son.
Mm.
He got a 40. He got like a 41, 42 vertical.
Yeah, yeah,
This is
athlete.
this is our
Yeah.
Julian Edelman right there, bro. It's our
Mm-hmm.
Julian Edelman right there. Cause he's not playing quarterback. He's switching the receiver.
Yeah.
Cody Lindenberg, beast. That's all. Like I think he gonna be better than Luke Masterson, and he gonna challenge um Amari Burney and Amari Gainer. He gonna change. He gonna challenge them to watch. But once come next year, one of them three, two out of them three is gonna be starters, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. First of all, Cody Lindenberg better than Tommy Eichenberg. He better than him. You know what I'm saying? And in UDFA's, I think we just got some dogs too. You feel me? But we gonna get into UDFA's later and shit. You feel me? Like, but I mean, we got some dogs, bro. We got some dogs, and they all physical, and they all compete. They all got that really really good competitiveness to them, and they all dogs, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, we got some dogs on this team, cause I said that I needed to know how the draft was gonna go to give niggas the answer if we was gonna go into the playoffs, and now I think we can sneak in. Now I'm not saying we can outright go, but maybe second place in the division and maybe sneak into the playoffs. That'd be dope. Cause AFC is stacked right now. You feel me?
Yeah, you
That's
ain't lying.
why I say sneaking in. But we have another draft like this come next year, bro. Oh yeah, then we can really start talking. You feel me? But right now, I'm thinking we just gonna sneak up in there for real, for real. Yeah, man. I think I like that, John. Uh, I don't know if you heard this, finale. My bad.
He just hit
I
me
don't
up.
know if you heard this, but did you hear before the draft we signed Rocket Ishmael's nephew,
Nephew.
I
Kadir Ishmael,
Mm-hmm.
start
bro,
somewhere, man.
boss, huh? Yeah, we always why are we always picking up y'all tight ends, man? Cause he came from Baltimore.
Yeah, he did. Mm-hmm.
We got Darren Waller from y'all, and then now we got Kadir Ishmael. Yo, bull, the nigga's 6'6", 232, bro. His 40 time is a little slow. It's not too fast, but it's not too slow either. You know what I'm saying? He run like a 4.6,
Yeah.
four
He,
five, 4.6 40. Big guy, man. He only 25 years old.
Yeah, his pops played for.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he was all right. I mean, he
Who?
was on our practice
Quadri,
squad,
right?
so he wasn't really
Quadri
no
Ishmael is
burn, but
bad.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I looked him up.
yeah,
I didn't see no stats on him, so yeah, I must have just been sitting him because I ain't really see no stats or nothing.
yeah, you know. Mm.
But yeah, I just wanted to point that out. I thought that was crazy. I think he could add to this. Him, Mayer, and Bowers. I think that'd be dope. I'm not a fan of Ian Thomas. I hope we cut him.
But
I ain't
yeah,
gonna lie. I'm not a fan of him, bro. Like, I don't think he's really. I don't think he's good. And then, yo, what about John? Did John Runyon got a son or something? Or it's just his last? They got the same last name probably.
I don't know.
Cause UDFA, what's his name? Where's it at? Where the heck is his name? I wrote it down. There you go, Carter Runyon. He a tight end. I thought it was like John Runyon grandson or some shit like that.
Grand. Nigga stupid.
Nah, but yeah, I just want to point out. So I don't know if you seen. I don't know if you've seen any of the what is it like any film on Tonka in them Tonka and Pagis finale. I don't know if you've seen any Johns on them, but I watched them. Man, Tonka Hemingway, he reminds me a lot like Adam Butler, bro.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can see a lot of Adam Butler in his game, bro. And I listened to the presser too. He was like, yo, I mean, he was saying basically like, they was like, what you need to work on or whatever, and he's like, shit, I need to work on like my pass. I feel like my pass rushing is there, but my run game is a little, you know what I mean, a little sus that it needs to be worked on a little bit. So I thought that was cool because that's the same. That's how Adam Butler was when he came here. Like his run defense wasn't that good, but his pass rushing skills was really good. And then now niggas be calling me crazy. You can call me crazy, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying I see flashes. I'm not saying that he's gonna turn into him. I'm not saying he's going to be him. I say I see flashes in his game when I watch him play. And they both was on offense and switched to defensive tackle. And you know what I'm gonna talk about. My man Warren Sapp. Yes, I see flashes of JJ Pegues when he plays. Flashes. I don't say he's him or nothing like that, but I see like flashes of him, you know what I'm saying? Just like what's up, bro?
Eric,
Yeah,
Oh,
Blaze
word?
back.
I'm about to bring
Blaze
him
said he
on.
been
I'm about to
backstage.
bring him on now, my bad. I'm over here talking and shit, my fault. You're my nigga Blaze
Yeah,
in the
good with
building.
you.
Lizzie.
Good with you. You know, y'all was doing y'all
Blaze
thing.
in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, Smoke Session Podcast in the building. Blaze Mill, yes sir. Finally
Yeah,
made this happen. Appreciate you pulling up, bro, for real.
you already, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We just going over some stuff. I was just telling bro and them that I see a little bit of flat of Adam Butler. I don't really know if you're familiar with our roster like that, bro. You feel me? But uh the nigga he wear number 69, Adam Butler. I just saying the new guy that we got, he I see a little bit of him in him. You know what I'm saying? Uh but we gonna get off that for a second. Let's since you just joined and stuff, man. How you feel about the Eagles and the moves they made, bro?
I like who they grabbed. They actually grabbed some good people. You know what I mean? The outside linebacker is gonna be. I think he's gonna be good. He can play DN. So I want Campbell. I think it might be Jamal Campbell, but I know
Hi.
Vermette.
Oh,
Jahad,
Jahad
yeah,
Campbell.
Jahad Campbell.
Yeah,
Jahad Campbell. Yeah, he gonna definitely be good. So
yeah.
I mean, I
He's from
feel like he's
Jersey.
gonna be good. We'll see, but that's the pick I like the most. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. Then we got that safety's not bad. I like the DT too. The DT is gonna be good.
Yeah,
I think Kai Robinson or something like that, but he should be good. But and we got a quarterback, a couple other people, but I wasn't really worried about us too much. But I do like the pieces we grabbed. We didn't. Hopefully, we'll keep everybody else happy on the offense and just pay them and do what they gotta do. But
man. I think Kyle McCord gonna be a great backup for y'all.
he
He gonna
will.
be a great backup, bro. That I was high on him the whole like. I was high on him the whole off season, like the whole draft process, bro. Like I had him in a couple mocks, bro. I really think like I wanted him to be a Raider, bro, for real. Like I liked it, Kyle McCord. Like I thought he was better than Quinn Ewers. I thought he was better than Tyler Shuck. You know what I'm saying? Because I really didn't see games from Tyler Shuck that he really won. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Yeah.
Shit, Tyler Shuck lost to us, the Hurricane. He lost to Miami. Shit, Cal McCord beat Ken Ward head up. You feel me? So I'm like,
Yeah.
dang, like I watched a lot of his tape, bro. He really good. But yeah, man, I just think I didn't have no worries about y'all. I really Yeah, I mean, I'm standing on it. I'm still gonna say it. I think Howie Roseman is the best GM in football right now. Right now until anybody proves me else, I'm just gonna go with Howie, bro, for real. Like that motherfucker is like that.
He gets good people, and he's been in there for a minute. It's just about staying consistent now, because
Right.
we can get some people, but we don't keep them too long. Hurts, we got him, but it depends how good you are with this. Like I said, I want to really keep our receiving core, because once we lose AJ and if we lose Devontae, it can get real rough. Like them two are very key to our offense, no matter what nobody says. On top of running backs, we lose Barkley, that's gonna be bad. Now I heard we got Zeke. I don't know for a fact, but if we got Zeke and Barkley, I heard we got Elliott. I don't know. Y'all know more than me. Y'all been on y'all stuff. Rary, what you know what's going on? Finale, my bad. You know what's going on, or anybody?
I
Y'all heard
I
about
don't know.
that?
I ain't heard about that, but
I'm gonna look into
I still
that, and then
think
I'll
y'all
let
got.
y'all know on the, on the episode.
Yeah, now I'll probably look it up. But I don't know. Like I don't know. I wouldn't. No disrespect to Zeke, but I think it's a little bit past his time right about now, bro. Like
I
I think
100% agree with
he's a
that.
really
That's why I was
good
like, him coming
backup,
off the
but
backup, I would like it,
yeah,
because really what I was about to say, we need that 1-2 punch again. You feel me? Right now, I don't want to just rely on just Barkley and keep kind of, we got Gainwell a little, but he was our third, when we had Miles Sanders and, other, now it's like we kind of getting rid of a lot of people. So, and then, people cost
right.
more. So, Barkley going to want his bread. So, and then our defense, we
Not
still got some stacked people that's going to want to get paid. You feel me? So, I just
right.
hope we all kind of keep the veterans that's winning the Super Bowl. I don't want to just start getting rid of them. That's all. That's my main thing. So,
Well, I think y'all already paid Saquon, so y'all good on that. Y'all paid
mm-hmm.
him like right after the Super Bowl, so y'all good on that. I mean, y'all ain't gotta worry about him. I think y'all. I don't really know. Y'all do have a lot of like young guys, man. I ain't gonna lie.
We do. So we do.
And
I do want
and y'all
everybody to do
really
homework
just
this one.
right, cause y'all just reloaded up. Like y'all got rid of a lot of people, and then y'all loaded up with defense again with the people
Mm-hmm.
y'all lost. So I thought y'all did a really good job, bro. I thought y'all did an excellent job. Shit, we play y'all too. We'll be out there. I'll be out there. I might go to that game, man.
I was about to say
What's
that'll
up,
be
Nally?
that's in Philly.
Yeah, it's in
Of
Philly.
course. Yeah, we might have to pull up to that one. That'd be a good one. Everybody pull up. You know what I mean?
Nah, facts. Gonna have to do that.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do that. We played Washington too, but them the only two like home games. I think the away games for. I mean, I'm talking. That's the only two away games that I can like go to because I'm not taking no 7 hour flight somewhere. Not doing that. I'm not flying no more. Fuck that.
And a real
Flying
question to
shit for
y'all. I was gonna say, what's up with y'all offense, like the regular? I seen y'all made a lot of defensive trades. I feel like, or something like that. So, or not trades, but draft picks. So I was wondering, like, I didn't really get to look at y'all offense too much last year. So that's why I'm just asking how y'all feel about y'all.
You want to take that one, finale, or you want me to grab it?
I like the
Y'all
off.
both, yeah, y'all both take y'all, just honest opinions. That's all. I don't know. That's why I'm learning that way.
Yeah,
I can.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, we picked up a quarterback finally that's going to do good. Harold got something to prove, so we got Geno. Um, Running back we from Dolphins after Kenty, and they talking like beast mode. Oh, I know, like in college, this nigga was breaking. He had something crazy. Joe's knows a stat like 800 yards after contact.
Mm,
1600.
After first contact,
Yeah.
yeah. And what's his name again?
Ashton.
Ashton.
All right. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, John was breaking up a little bit.
Yeah,
My bad.
Ashton Kenty.
I'm
And
gonna
then
look up. What's his number?
Number 2.
All right, I'm gonna make sure I pay attention to him. Then I'm gonna watch. I gotta make sure I put a
Well, I
ticket.
don't know. Carlson gonna have to get that
Sound like
number up,
somebody
bro.
on
He
my
gonna have
email.
to get that number 2 to bro.
yeah, got it.
He gonna have to get that number 2 to him.
But tight end four and back. Uh,
Up a little bit.
as
Yeah. sure my connection is right. My bad.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
just
yeah,
did
I'm
that.
good. I got my watch. I'm good. I was just making sure.
You
All right.
know,
Yeah, I'm good. My bad. You good, Finale? My bad. What would you say?
that we
You said something about the tight end. I heard you about that.
Brock Bowers was a monster. Like,
I can't hear you. We can't hear you, bro. You can hear him?
Nah, I think Finale keep going in and out.
going,
Honestly, yeah. You can hear him though?
A little bit.
I hear Jerry good.
Yeah, we can't hear you. You still going in and out, bro.
you
I I'll take it over. So on defense, I think we got better. I really think we got better on offense though. Like like Finale was saying, like Ashton Genty was the best back coming out of the draft, bro. Like he had a really good quiet 2023 season. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Followed it up with a monster 20. He broke Barry Sanders' record with 2,600 yards rushing, and then added 1,600 yards after contact, which is
Now that kind of
crazy.
sound like a dummy. Now who? Now
What?
say his name one more time. What's his name one more time?
Ashton Genty?
Ashton. Say that last name again.
Genty.
Jensen.
Genty.
Genty. All right, nah, because
Yeah.
that's serious. Now, when he broke that record, 2023 or last year?
last year
Barry
Nah,
Sanders.
this year that just passed. Last year, yeah.
All right, nah,
20.
that's and what's his number?
too.
He
That's
was
the
number
two
two.
dude. All right, yeah,
Yeah.
nah. All right, then nah. Yeah, like I said, he's guess that's somebody I'm gonna look into. Yeah, because
Yeah,
and that's
I've
crazy
been
because now how was your offensive line though? Like with him on there.
Yeah,
I think
Need
he
guard,
makes the offense.
Mhm.
What happened?
just the guard.
I think
Yeah,
y'all did
we
say
got
something about
tackles.
that too. I think I heard Rory say something, or Finale say something about that. And now, what about how y'all feel about Devontae Adams leaving?
I'm
Like
cool
that
with
was
that.
obviously before you feel me, but because I was playing Madden and I actually picked the Raiders a lot just because off the strength for my brother. So I'd be like and I always showed them love. They was great when they had Charlie Gardner, and they always gonna be a number one team. You know what I mean? Just the nation, they got the best fans ever. That they got the look. You feel me? And I'm not talking
Right.
about just the crowd, but they got the whole. When they put them pads on, the LOD look like I'm always love how they look when you go out there. I never got to go to a Raiders game, but that's a game I would love to go to and be a part of the fans. If I ever had to dress up for a game, get in the character, I'll go into a Raiders game. Fuck that. I got to pick one of
Hey, hey,
them.
bro, trying to get lit in the black hole, cuz.
And that was in Vegas. I ain't gonna lie. I think y'all, and I think y'all deserve that. Y'all definitely one of them teams, West Coast team, a big West Coast team that's seen. You know what I mean? So I ain't never gonna hate on the Raiders. So that's why I be really wanting to know. Like when I seen y'all got rid of Devontae, I was like, that's the stuff that kills me because I'm like they could have built around him a little faster, maybe. But it is what
Nah,
it is.
he
But
stay
how
where
y'all
he
feel?
at. He
Y'all know
wanted to
more than me,
leave.
so I wasn't watching. Yeah. So
Yeah, he wanted to leave. He kind of like sabotaged that last season for
what
himself.
you think made him want to leave though? That's what I'm like.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I'm gonna just say this: they last year, well, for me, they didn't give AP any type of chance. They let Tom Telesco basically, they let them basically battle it out, and you know what I'm saying? Because you knew that it was basically no structure. Like you knew, you know what I'm saying, that you didn't know who picked who or who had the final say. Like everybody knows that Spytek looked to Pete Carroll for that final say. Like, are you sure?
Mm,
Like, this the route you want to go? He goes, yeah, we gonna go this route. We talking over everybody else. Are we all good? We all good. All right, put the pick in. Last year, you didn't have none of that. You feel
mm,
me? You had a bunch of Telesco picked this person, and or AP wanted AOC to start, but Telesco wanted Gardner Minshew to start. but the GMs up, but the other guys over there in the front office wanted Desmond Ritter to start. You know what I mean? Dumb shit like that, bro. You
So
feel
y'all had a
me?
lot of
So
confusion going on that at that year with you.
yeah,
Yeah,
last year was a lot of confusion and the lack of experience in the
and I
front
would say
office.
leadership. I guess with that to be causing who's going to be starting like that. Like nobody ain't just put their foot down and say, "No, this is the starting team. This is what we going to do."
Nah,
And just
fact, nah, they wouldn't allow it.
yeah. So I guess
It was going
makes sense
basically
to me.
like Telesco's way because I think if Telesco would have went the other route, he'd probably still be here. But then
Yeah,
again, I don't know because Tom Brady, once he got into that building, that nigga cleared house like it was nothing.
nah,
Yeah, he
yeah,
wasn't playing.
nah.
He went to AP first. He said, "I'll see you later. Give you your walking papers." And when Telesco get in, I'm finna give him his walking papers too.
So Tom is really up in there, doing his thing though, right?
Yeah.
Who, Tom
That's
Brady?
what's up.
Yeah, he has a lot of say in certain stuff, bro. You
I
know what I'm
like Tom
saying?
Brady.
And I think that he didn't want to, by him being just the minority on it. I believe for real, he would have put his foot down and be like, "Hey yo, go and grab Shador." But since they had this thing with all the owners and shit, and he's the newcomer in there, he just starting. He didn't want to
Yeah.
fuck that up. That's why I feel like he didn't pick Shador because everybody know how he felt about Shador, bro. Like everybody knows that. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that what I mean, shit was going left and everything, he like, all right, I'm gonna just play. We just gonna play our board how it is. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna go by our board. And if he does fall to us down there in at the bottom, then we'll pick him. You know what I'm saying? But I I want to get your opinion on this, Blaze, because I was talking about this earlier in my 12 o'clock show, right? Yo, I feel is that though I sent Ray Ray a pic, bro. My bad. I sent Finale a picture, right?
I know how he do.
I
Yeah.
sent I sent bro a picture about with the Browns, bro. If there's a clip
Hold on
of the
one.
Browns when they picked Shador, bro, they did not look happy at all. I feel like they were forced to pick Shador at 144. They was
And
supposed they
oh
were
my bad.
that owner went down there and said, "Hey," he picked up the phone. He said, "Hey, if you niggas don't pick Shador right now, I see the stupid shit y'all did picking Dylan Gabriel. I gave you that. If you don't pick this nigga right now, bro, y'all got to go.
That sounds so
Y'all
right.
got to get up out of here
Somebody
at
like
the
he
end
been
of this
sitting there
season."
for a
I'm
long ass time. Somebody gonna get this nigga. That's how the
on
bro.
my
It
mama. He
sounds
like,
like what
bro,
you
how the hell
said.
you
Like that's how I would looked at it.
how Dylan Gabriel go before Shador, bro?
First,
Dylan Gabriel was supposed to go in like the sixth, seventh round, bro.
you guys
I
see the
want
pic.
y'all both. I'm gonna let y'all both go first, but I do. I feel like I. But yeah, no. I want y'all to both go too, because I wanted to see what y'all had to say.
All you guys
What?
see that. But first that picture, try to find the GM. The GM.
That nigga was hot, bro. Hey, Blaze.
If you
Hey,
don't,
now send him that picture after this, bro. Send him that picture. He gonna know. He gonna be like, dang, them niggas was mad. Yo, Stefanski, the head coach, didn't even have a smile on his face. He clapping like this.
mm,
You know what I would say about that though? Um, I mean, to wait that late to get Shador Sanders, right now, obviously, I don't feel like you're gonna be that happy that late. You know, what I mean, if you was going to get him, it's like you was going to get him and like, yeah, we got him, like first round, second round, like we lucked up. Fifth round, like nigga, anybody could have got him by now. It's like you don't even care about these things. Like, so just
Right.
to go into the excitement part, but me personally, we already know. I feel like he was blacklisted. I mean, I won't say we, but I feel like he was blacklisted. Stephen A. even said it, but I agree with it. That's Shador Sanders. Now, people, this is a whole nother sport, but I love black quarterbacks. Mill knows you're gonna hear it all the time on my show. Ray, my bad, Finale knows deep down how I take about black quarterbacks and just the scrambling quarterback. I don't really care if you're black, white, or whatever, but I just know since Randall Cunningham and Warren Moon, it was just
Right.
rough for the scrambling quarterbacks to really get a job. So Mike Vick, my boy Mill, I tell him all the time, I love Lamar Jackson, and when he's out
Yeah.
there, he don't really get. They try to get him to stop running. A lot of your
Right.
bad plays now, if you watch them, they'll break two tackles and then throw one out of bounds when they could have just ran for 3 yards because their whole mind is telling them to stop running that weapon they got. They'll let Josh
Right.
Allen and a lot of other people do it. That's another combo for another day. Even Murray's boy back then, I keep saying the name, but finale, but Rich Gannon, he can run a little bit back then.
I
I ain't gonna
love
say
Rich
Rich
Gannon,
Gannon was
bro.
running, but Rich Gannon would get out of the pocket if he had to.
Yeah.
So just like Aaron Rodgers, they gave him credit for that time because he won't just sit there and get hit all the time. So,
Right.
but going back to it, that's all. I feel like Shador is also one of them quarterbacks, the black scrambling quarterback. So they're already going to dumb it down now. We're not having it. Then that's
Well,
Deion
Shador,
Sanders' son.
I don't mean to cut you off, bro. My bad.
No, you good.
Shador don't run like that, bro. He
And
more
that's
of a
with
Tom Brady type. That's
well,
why
that's
I was
with
trying to. That's why I was trying. Wait, hold up. Before we talk about, I just want to shout my guy out real quick. Shout out my man, Coach Gravy. He said, "Salute my guy, Jers, my dude, Jers, man. Salute to you, bro. I appreciate you pulling up on me. You know, it's always love. Shout out Raider Nation Live. What up, Low, Coach Gravy. And my man Raider Gay 420, man. Shout out to them, man. You know what I'm saying? I had a blast with them all weekend, bro. For real, doing the what's the name? But I just want to get that out real quick. But to my point, Blaze, right? Wait, what was you talking about? My bad.
we was talking about
What did you
Shador. My
say?
bad. Shout out to Coach Gravy too. My bad. But yeah,
Yeah,
we was
yeah.
talking about Shador Sanders.
Sanders, right?
Yeah.
Right. So my thing was right. He I just I don't understand the like niggas. I was arguing with people, right? Because when I was telling them, I'm trying to tell them like, yo, they mad at the Giants because the Giants didn't get them. They got Jackson Dart, but I'm trying to tell people is like, bro, you gotta recognize the fit. You understand? That's why I dismissed the Giants. I was cool with that pick, what they did because Brian Dable went into his like, yo, Shador don't fit what I do, but Jackson Dart does. He's more of my Josh Allen than Shador is. That's why I was cool with the Giants picking that. But then you had people saying, well, nah, the Giants should have picked him. There's no way he's better. Yeah, I understand he's better than Jackson Dart. He's better than Jackson Dart. But the fact that the fit he doesn't fit as better as Jackson Dart does. You feel what I'm saying? And I
I'm
felt
gonna
like
say
people was missing that.
that's the truth. I
I,
agree with you 199%. And another thing is, I won't even say half of these players are all better than Shador. Just keeping it real. The thing I'm gonna say though is Shador is good enough. He has a great upside,
right,
and one thing about him, it's just like Bronny James. Bronny, and that's the person I was talking about. That's in another league. They not just gonna let these big is I know I'm not trying to do this on your show, but all I'm gonna say they're not gonna let all these big AA people run have these big athletes like a LeBron James, and then they feel like they already got too much say in the corporation. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden you get their son in the league, and now their son get in. They already seen how Bronny done did shit in the NBA. So right now they saying, oh well, he just only there because of his dad. He might not be that good, but it's a lot going on. Now
right,
Shador ain't that bad, but they're not about to have another dude that has that much power and think Deion about to have this much power once his son gets in the league. And now everybody's coming to buy your jersey every day, no matter if you sit the bench or not. He's going to
right.
have some pull on that team. It's going to start
Nah, correct.
upsetting the fans when he's not on the bench, and then they're sitting there, or when he's on the bench, but your starting quarterback that deserves to be out there is getting booed because they want to see Shador play. And then Deion might post a tweet or something, and then Travis Hunter going to post something, and then it's just going. So it's a lot behind it that I know that it's a lot that's going to come with Shador Sanders on the team. And I'm not going to
But
say, oh,
see,
he's
they
bad.
wouldn't have to deal with all
I
that,
know it's a lot of
right?
hate with it. That's all I'm saying, because they're not going back down light. And that's what
No,
I'm saying.
I
A lot
agree.
of people don't want to give it to them. Now, the Browns, I just want to say, got 6 quarterbacks. That's why the Browns ain't happy. They got 6 quarterbacks and drafted a couple more, and the 6th one is Shador Sanders. That's outrageous. They said just get him because we can trade him. Somebody go
Right.
get some money for him. I don't care if Jacksonville take him as a backup. Shador is going to get picked up. They was talking about Dallas and a couple people, but my bad, y'all definitely talk. But that's the real thing. I feel like
Nah,
Shador,
I think
they
we
got
should
6
get
people on the Browns, all
if they
quarterbacks.
was
That's crazy.
gonna I was just telling people like this shit. It's not gonna last. It's not gonna last, bro. I don't see him there past next year,
Hell no.
bro.
They Flacco trying to still lock in. They done Flacco like, well, I'm out of there now. You
Well,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying? There's a
right.
lot of people
But
over there that try
he's
like
the one.
the
He's gonna
Browns.
be
If
the
you
one.
can't make it on the Browns finale, it's a
I ain't
wrap.
gonna lie.
Like
Flacco gonna be the
they
one to
battling.
save them
You know,
niggas. No, facts. You
no,
right
you're
though,
right.
bro. Cause Flacco gonna be the one to save them niggas. He did it before. He
Mm-hmm.
took them to the playoffs, and then they had the audacity not to bring him back, and went and got Deshaun Watson, little freaky ass.
Huh.
Now you stuck with a nigga. You stuck with a freaky ass nigga with a hurt Achilles that they ain't even healed yet. So now you gotta come and get GI Joe back and have him save the planet, save the team.
Joe
Because
Cool, man. Joe Cool.
yeah, man,
I like
you
Joe.
feel me?
That's my guy. I'm not gonna lie. I like Joe. That's my guy for real. I fuck with
Nah,
him.
Nah,
facts.
but we had a little freaky bull too, Justin Tucker. This little freaky ass. These little niggas.
Yeah, y'all picked
Now
up
I
his
don't know what's
What's
replacement.
up
going on
with
with all
these?
this other stuff that's going
What's
on
up
with
with
these
them,
players
man?
over. I'm the kid staying out. I guess I got to tap more in since I'm doing the podcast world now because this shit crazy. But yeah,
This shit wild,
Bro,
man.
these niggas freaky as hell, bro. You got a whole wife, you make millions. You want to slip your towel to the side while you getting rubbed down. Like, come on, cut.
hey, all I'm gonna say is Barkley is my boy and all, but I didn't even like how the Eagles won the Super Bowl and they was celebrating at the club with just the shirts off, doing all that weird
Uh,
dance.
yeah,
I
they
know
was
y'all
doing
seen it. I don't know. I ain't really the new dances ain't really cool with me like that. All that shit.
right,
When I watch how they do it together in crowds, it's just not really. I don't know. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, they
I
gotta
don't know. But
stop
like
doing
I
that,
said,
bro.
it's a lot of Odells in the club. It is what it is. But
look,
Mhm.
you,
I
you
don't
you
know.
know he was around. You know he was around OBJ too long. You
Y'all
know what
just
I
better
mean?
get a win for us. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I don't know what's going on no more.
He played Giants too. Finna smack them niggas.
Yeah.
Even though they got better.
I mean,
I think the Giants got better too.
their defense has always been good, but
Man,
they
they
defense,
defense elite now. You got
yeah,
4 top pass rushers, bro. Oh, you got what's in the, you got Brian Burns and Thibodeau, and then right behind them is Abdul Carter and Ojolari. That's crazy, bro.
they're not all gonna be on the same field. It ain't like they all pass rushing. I mean,
But that's what I'm saying. But they can get even though even when you give your top 2 pass rushers a breather, you still got them 2 niggas to worry about. So it's like they ain't even missing a beat. Then you
yeah.
got Dexter
Y'all said that's the
Lawrence,
Problem
Giants.
is when it's come time to pay all them
huh?
niggas.
Y'all said that's the Giants.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right.
Oh
when
Yeah, I
yeah,
when
they
always say
definitely gonna
about
have to pay
a
them
lot of
niggas.
teams.
pay time come, shit, they might keep one of out of the four.
Nah, I think they'll keep 2 out of the 4. I think they'll keep
Wait, that,
maybe Thibodeau and Abdul Carter.
I think
Because Abdul Carter gonna have more sacks than Ojolari, bro. Sometimes Ojolari can't stay on the field, bro.
Mm.
So, but they Dexter Lawrence and that other nigga they got, I think is the nigga from Ole Miss. What's his name? The other what's his name, bro?
They definitely
He a
stacked up.
big guy too, man. I forgot his name, but they got him in the middle too. Man, you pair them two with Dexter. That front 7 is crazy, cause I ain't gonna cap.
Mhm.
Like,
You know what I would say about the Giants and a lot of teams, man. I feel like some teams are giving people just a little bit, or maybe I don't want to say just enough, but a little bit just to get a little excited. There's a lot of
right.
Hornets teams out there in the NFL and all the sports, man. They giving you a LaMelo Ball and that's it. You know what I mean? Like it's giving you somebody to cheer for, but they're not really just like the Jets. The Jets actually been trying to do something. So I'm sorry, but but
Right.
they got Devontae, but they better really get a quarterback and stop playing because Aaron Rodgers.
They ain't got Devontae. That nigga went to
He was there for 1 year, right, and
he
left,
went
right?
to the Rams. Yeah, he was
Oh
there
yeah, well
last
then
year.
see you see how that lasted. So he wasn't gonna play. So
Aaron Rodgers, he
and
gone.
he was
I
on
don't
his
know. They
last. I think he
saying he
retired,
going to
right?
what's the name?
He
Huh?
playing still? He's playing still?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
They trying to see if he gonna go to Pittsburgh or not. But you know how he
I.
get. He want to take his little sweet ass time and shit.
But see, this is what I was about to say because people was talking about Pittsburgh, and I'm like, why ain't Shador go to Pittsburgh? Pittsburgh is crazy.
Yeah, I
I would
know.
have
Guess who they picked?
like
Will Howard.
Tomlin could have turned him. Tomlin, that's one thing I say. They forgot that Ben Roethlisberger was able to move. And even at the time, like I said, when black quarterbacks, because I said most of them were black, that was
That's why they
scrambled.
got Will
Ben
Howard.
was
He's
one
the
of the
same
good
thing.
ones that could run too. Ben could move,
Yeah.
and he was big.
Ben,
And they took that away from all the scrambling quarterbacks, acting like they would get hurt. Ben was good, and that's
Right.
the thing. They could have put Shador over there, just like Slash Stewart, Finale's boy. Yeah, they could have put Shador over there and really worked with him. I don't really like how Pittsburgh, I think, is the biggest upset to me personally when I'm looking at the quarterbacks. I'm like, why didn't Pittsburgh Steelers pick up Shador Sanders?
No, I mean, I could agree.
I'm looking at all the teams in the NFL, and I just feel like Pittsburgh could really. I'm not still
you got to
feeling
think they got Will Howard, bro. Will Howard is fucking nice. Like he did win the national championship. You feel me? Will Howard from Ohio State. He won the national championship, bro.
I can dig it.
Look at his record, like 30 something. Like
this, what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna go back to what you said, Jers. I'm going about fitting like systems, and I thought Shador would have been. I'm telling you, it's something I see.
No, I agree with that, but
I think that would have been his home right there. They would have did something with that system.
No, facts.
Dude moving. I felt like.
No, I definitely agree with you. You know what I'm saying? I definitely agree with you, but in my opinion, you couldn't go no wrong. Like just how they didn't get Shador, and they're like, all right, right, we didn't get Shador, but we got Will Howard. Like Will Howard stature is about the same as Big Ben. He about 6'4", 6'5", 230.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
So you already know what they looking at. Like we going right back to it. So why not?
Right.
We about to do
right. That's what I'm saying. Like they didn't go wrong either way. You know what I'm saying? Like if they would have got Shador or not, they didn't go wrong either way with that because Will Howard's pretty good. I see, and they did the thing of they picked Will Howard because they getting ready to get Aaron Rodgers soon.
And this is my question.
He'll be there like in a few weeks.
Aaron Rodgers is washed.
Who do you think?
I feel
that's
the same
honestly
way,
how I kind of feel. I ain't gonna lie. I agree with you. I like Aaron Rodgers.
Nah, it's facts.
How you feel for that? You think he get? Honestly,
bro, done.
He was.
I think it's about it, man. He been doing a lot the past couple of years, man. And I don't mean like a lot.
I know the Jets ain't that good. I know they ain't that good, but that nigga had an all-star team on that offense. I'll tell you that right now.
Get what I'm saying? That's why I was like, now, all right, why should Shador go to the Jets?
Yeah, I don't understand it.
Oh, you got nothing to lose over there in the Jets. You want to show us you got. Yo, every time he show them, they got what it takes. Put him over there with
they
the
got
Jets.
Fields over there now.
You put him over there, he can do it with the Jets. Forget that. It's the Jets really. I think Washington looked good. So I'm like, what other team?
Nigga, I'm gonna tell you this right now.
If the Jets really go to, if you think he can try to battle for the starting position,
right? If the Jets would have went for Shador, that nigga would have been on the phone. That nigga Dion would have been on the phone with the airport, like, turn that bitch around. He's not going there.
Well, you know what?
Turn that motherfucking plane right now. Goddamn.
Now, this is the thing they was gonna say. They said there was a few teams Dion said, and I heard the Browns was one of them that he didn't want. But now it's like, Dion, what the hell you gonna do when nobody don't want you, nigga?
Right.
Because they put it on, they let it be known. Like this ain't, and I'm happy you said that because that's what Dion did. And he said this before. He came out before the shit even started, and they started to resurface this video because he talking like he know. He said, my son ain't going to 3 teams. I already been in the business. He said Dallas about to get my son. Yeah, he started talking.
Yeah,
real
but he
Dion.
also said, said the Raiders too. And he also said, he said another team. It was Dallas, the Raiders, and Pittsburgh.
So it's like, I don't know. I feel
those are the 3 he was saying. But my thing is this: why can't he say it? Fuck, nigga, Archie Manning and fucking Peyton Manning did the same thing when Eli got drafted. Why the fuck? Why couldn't they do it?
I love the energy of the question because we all know why. But I love the question because that's where we need to get it out. And that's just going back to what I've been saying. And that's the whole problem with the league. And it goes from LeBron James too. These black dads ain't about to bring these other kids in that you're their kid and think y'all about to come in there because these ain't no regular kids. This ain't I'm trying to think of somebody real fast. This ain't like, I don't know. I can't even think of. Okay, this ain't Tim Brown's son coming in the league and then act like he about to do
Right.
something. This is
Like,
motherfucking Deion Sanders' son. This is not Lito Shepherd's son. This is not Sheldon Brown's
yeah,
son. This is
right.
motherfucking Deion Sanders' son. So just
That's what
saying,
I'm saying.
they
I'm
don't want to
glad you
give
brought that
him
up,
this. And
Blaze.
Deion ain't just being Deion. Deion out here coaching college. He's trying to get into the NFL. They said if Deion goes to, this is what Skip Bayless said himself. He said if
I'm
Deion
tired of him.
Sanders gets his son on the Dallas Cowboys, Deion Sanders, well, they're trying to get him to be a coach. That's what Skip Bayless is feeling. And when you start saying
Yeah,
that from Skip Bayless saying it, that's just a lot right there. Because I'm voting for Deion to get in.
I
So it's going to
he
get
don't
real.
want to play. I don't know why people. I mean, I I don't know. I'm not
But
gonna.
like you
I'm not
said,
gonna
they don't
agree on
want
the
him to
part
do
that
that.
he's coming to NFL because he keeps saying he not going to NFL. Like he comfortable where he's at, and plus he don't want to play. He don't want to coach for the NFL because look what they doing now. You feel me? Look what they doing now, bro. He have a fucking hard man. He have a way harder time.
It
It'd be
depends.
like
They say that now, but it's like you don't
it'd
know.
be
They
like it'd
offer
be
Deion
like
a lot
when
of
Nick
money.
Saban. It'd be like when Nick Saban first went to the guy. He started coaching for the Dolphins. Nigga, they ain't did shit because he
Nah,
couldn't
some of them
do
really do
nothing.
be whack. I seen some step down too. I just feel like, and this is the only thing. It's just the talk. That's the thing. They don't like it because now you got Skip Bayless saying this. What if Deion, like we said, Deion don't want nothing to do with it. He like, man, I
Man,
don't even want
fuck
to
Skip
coach.
Bayless. I
But you
wouldn't
got these
listen to
people
that.
kicking up this story, and that's what they don't like. That's why it's making it rough for Shador. But like I said, regardless, I don't like it. I think Shador should have went earlier. But like they said, it can make a story better too. Tom Brady went low. You feel me? So we'll see what happens. You know, I
Man,
just
Skip
he's going
Bayless.
to get traded because he can't be on the Browns with all them quarterbacks, regardless. So somebody going to get traded. You know what I mean? We just don't know who.
Nah, somebody gonna get cut or practice squad. That's how I feel. I feel like they
Yeah,
gonna
that's
practice
true.
squad this nigga, bro. Like he gonna
Uh,
play so good, but they still gonna find a way to do so. I just feel it, bro. That's why I'm saying it ain't gonna last past next year, bro. I don't see it lasting past next year, bro. I feel like he'll be up out of there, and then he'll be in a better situation. And I was
I hope
thinking the
so.
Saints, but now I'm hearing that
I heard the Saints too.
but then as throughout the draft was going, I heard they don't like what's the name? That's why he didn't pick him.
Mm,
Him and what's this nigga name? Kellen Moore, they head coach.
mm. Probably
They
not.
not fond of him.
What's up with who's Jacksonville's quarterback? They still got the boy with the long hair.
Yeah, what's that nigga name?
Trevor,
Uh,
This
Trevor
this is
what's
Lawrence.
his
last.
name?
Trevor Lawrence. This
Trevor
is last
Lawrence.
chance. They might just get rid of him and
Sunshine.
put your door on the back. They might just put your door on the bench and just let this be his last chance.
No,
Yeah,
I ain't gonna do
Trevor
that.
Trevor Lawrence
Trevor
ain't that.
Lawrence got an R18, but
They ain't
this
really
thing.
did nothing though for him though. Like
Thank
I
you.
want to
That's what I'm
see
getting
this
at. And I
year.
watched him. He
They
had a
ain't get
lot of
that
up
nigga
and
no
down
head
spurts.
coach. They ain't get that nigga no weapons.
Man, he
But
had an R11 at the
Travis
time.
Etienne, that's the only person they gave him.
First of
Man,
all, he had
Jacksonville
Christian
be looking
Kirk
like they
last
about to
year.
do something
But
every
what do he
past few
do, man?
years, man.
He
He
had
probably
Christian
had
Kirk
one good
last
year
year.
since he was here. They gave that nigga all that money. He had one good year, bro. I haven't heard Christian Kirk name like that. Shit, fucking Brian Thomas Jr. came in as a rookie and outshined his ass. That's why they booted his ass this year.
You know, it's real jerseys. I can't even name no stars on Jacksonville right now, so I ain't gonna go against you. I'm gonna keep it G. I ain't gonna go in. You are correct. But what I'm going to say
He
is,
said it.
what I'm going to say is, I felt like I saw a
I
little
do
bit
my
of spurt
homework,
for
bro. I do my
Jacksonville in a
homework,
couple
my
of
nigga.
years,
All right, brother.
and I don't know. Maybe it was Trevor. You feel me? But I just felt like he started hot, and then it would get a little weird. Like he just didn't finish strong a lot every time I watched in the past few years, and like just weird. I don't know. It's
I
crazy,
blame the
but
coaches because they thought Doug Peterson can do something because he won a Super Bowl in Philly, but it wasn't the right people. So that was dumb. They gave him fucking. They gave him what's that nigga name who played? What's that dude name? That coach name that played for Ohio State? What Urban Meyer? How the fuck you get this nigga Urban Meyer? That nigga quit 2 games into the season. This shit too much for me. This ain't college, goddamn. This shit too much for me. I can't do
now
this. I put in my papers. That nigga said, "Hey, is it too early to put my papers in now, nigga?" Shoot.
Now, how you feel? How do you feel if he doesn't do that good with Travis Hunter? Like just their
Who?
two combo. Do you think he should be able
Liam
to bring
Cohen?
him out this year and see something like finale, or do you feel like, yeah, I mean, like should we see a play or two from them? Like it's just a couple highlights, or how you
Oh,
feel?
highlights him off it. Brad play like that. But I don't think it's going to turn the team around.
No. And I feel like I just want to see if I see some highlights from him and the quarterback, then I can like it. But if not, that might be the time where they can start thinking about moving him out while he's still young and worth something.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can bring in the door. That's what I'm getting at. I don't want Jacksonville to lose Lawrence and then just lose him for nothing. Get him out of there while you can still get him for something. Maybe he can get a
I'm gonna
turnaround
tell you this. I'd
in
cut
maybe even the
all.
Jets area. You know what I mean?
I will. I'm gonna tell you this.
Maybe he
If I
might
was
have
the
niggas at Giants.
Browns, I
You
will
know what I
cut.
mean?
If I was the Browns, I'll cut them niggas. I'll cut all them quarterbacks except for Dylan Gabriel and Shador Sanders, and I will re-sign Joe Flacco. I would trade. No, I won't even re-sign Joe Flacco. I would trade Shador Sanders in a first-round draft pick for Trevor Lawrence, and do it just like that.
See, and that's what I'm talking about, dog. Because if you did something like that, now bring Trevor over there to Cleveland, act like you trying to make him a new story. He can start, boom, he good over there now. He just falls over there. It is
You
what it
put
is.
Trevor. If you swap quarterbacks, you make both teams better
And that's why I'm
instantly.
not because really Trevor could do something over there. So that wouldn't be bad. I just feel like everybody on the Browns has always looked rough. But the Browns ain't look bad last year. So that's
They
what
had
I'm
a
getting
good
at.
They
This
had a
could
good
make
draft.
so and honestly, when I was watching the games, I felt like they was doing okay at times where I'm like they could do something with the right weapons and the right people.
Quarterback.
So yeah, so they get Trevor out there, they'll be good. Shador go team up with his player. Hunter, I think that's really what I want to see. If they pull that off, that'd be crazy.
Right.
In Jacksonville, where they
Right.
still a young team trying to get an identity.
They might well do it. They be like, "Hey, we finna give all three of you niggas y'all walking papers. You two niggas. Well, this nigga gonna stay. You gonna go. You gonna go where you want to go. You
I
feel
think
me?
Cleveland is smart though. I don't think they just gonna give people walk paper. I think they're gonna get their money. They're gonna get their positions. They got three quarterbacks. They're gonna look around and be like, yeah, give us these two receivers or these draft picks. They're gonna do something for them for every one of them quarterbacks. They getting
I'm
something
trying to
out of
figure
it, even
out.
if it's draft picks.
I'm trying to figure out if they. I'm trying to figure out if they grabbed any receivers. Who got a computer next to them or extra phone? I ain't got no phone. But I need to check to see if they got any receivers. I'm pretty sure they got receivers.
Cleveland should have got some. I don't know though. I don't know. I
I
ain't
think
really
they
see many.
did though. I'm kind of. Did they get a? Did they get? I'm not sure. I think they did though. I know they went defense. They got Mason Graham. Hold on. They went and got Mason Graham. Shit, who else did they get? I gotta look. I gotta look, and then I'll bring it back. I'll put it in the comments or something. But I gotta look though. That's bugging me. Cause I could have sworn they went and got they got some receivers. They got a couple of receivers too. But if they didn't, they stupid because they need receivers. Like, who are they receivers? I don't even know who the fuck they receivers is. Honestly, that's crazy.
That's why
Yo,
I
that's
don't know the
bugs,
Browns.
son.
I could have swore they was getting a couple plays off where it looked like everybody got low numbers now, so they making niggas look like they nice. But I don't even know who half these people are no more. For real, it's getting crazy.
Yeah, I forgot. I kind of like be trying to like forget, but I'll be more tuned in. You know what I'm saying? But
Who y'all think gonna go to the Super Bowl this year?
yeah, I got y'all and maybe I don't know, man. Uh, I want to say maybe the Ravens. I think they can get back over the. I think they get over the hump.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been waiting to see the Ravens
Fucking beat.
do that, man, because I don't like how they been talking about my guy, man, Lamar over there, and it's like the worse he does, or if it keeps getting worse, they might try to, they try trying to blame the quarterback. It
Oh
don't
yeah,
matter how good the league get. Y'all can mess around and we can mess around, go there this year, coming up, and then y'all go crazy next year, and then the next year, and then they try to act like Lamar ain't good. Nah, it's just a lot of good teams now. Buffalo's still supposed to get there. When they gonna get there? You feel me? They might
Right.
never get there now. Josh Allen, y'all about to hear a whole bunch of stuff about him probably in the next 2 years if he don't get there. They gonna just blame him. So I don't know. It's rough, man. You said
yeah.
what?
It's a rough
Nah, I
spot.
agree. Go ahead, Mill.
No, I'm just saying it's gonna be a rough spot for Lamar if he don't get it done soon. I'll tell you that.
They gonna be calling trades after that if he don't get done.
Mm-hmm. He
Yeah,
costs a lot of
because
money. You know what I'm saying?
last few
But
years,
you
man,
know what would
it
be
up.
fucked up if he don't get it done in Baltimore but get it done somewhere else? It's like, nigga, like,
Mm-hmm.
what was it? Like, why couldn't you get it done over here?
A lot of people don't know though is something you said, and a lot of people don't get credit to it, but I believe it after doing it. Coaches, man, coaches are big, and it ain't just coaches, but it's
Yeah,
everything. The
yeah,
role players, the bench, everything. So, and the system, the play calling, like it really, everything means a lot. You know what I mean? So, the Ravens are a great team, but I'm not
right,
gonna say they just win Super Bowls all the time, and they had them teams. The thing about them when they win though, they really they keep that smash mouth team around and they fight throughout the whole year. Like when Ray Lewis was winning them, they wasn't just the prettiest blowout seasons. They didn't look like how the Eagles, like you just knew, or that Dallas was just gonna win the Super Bowl. Like
right.
Ravens they was gonna get it. You knew they was in the contender, but they just they would fight through it. Joe Flacco, did he get the Super Bowl with them or something like that?
Yeah,
Come on
Joe
now,
got one.
Joe Flacco. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a
And
fighting
Joe
damn
did his
season.
thing too. He had
They
12
was supposed to
touchdowns
get that.
and 0 interceptions. Come on,
You know
Joe.
what I mean?
Come on, Joe.
Oh
Joe
yeah, you
got
talking
that.
about in the
So
playoffs? Yeah, that was best playoff performance I've ever seen
you know what I'm
by a
saying? That's why
quarterback.
I fuck with Bulls. So come on now, like, and Ray had the shit on his arm. Remember, his whole arm was messed up. So
Oh
they
yeah,
don't.
he had a trice. He fucked up his bicep.
You get what I'm saying? And he kept playing. So they don't. It don't be always easy for the Ravens when they win a Super Bowl. But they need that team that's gonna fight all the way through. When you had Suggs on top of it and Ed Reed, that's a lot of weapons on that defense that were great.
Man,
Smash mouth, fast flying. Don't forget McCaffrey at the corner. That was not going to give Dion that number. Was
right.
that or what was the name?
Oh
That wasn't
no,
McCaffrey.
McAllister. Yep. Chris
McAllister. I'm
McAllister.
sorry, McAllister. He wasn't giving Dion that number because he was good.
Nah,
You
he
know what I
like
mean?
that shit. Boy, McAllister was like that. You
But he was like that.
Yeah,
And
he
then y'all
was,
had
but
another boy. Who was the
but
other boy
Dion
at corner?
still made Dion made 37 look fine.
Oh no, he did. Yeah, that was definitely
Cause
okay. And
niggas
that was
started
another.
wearing
Yeah,
37
right.
after that. I'm like,
yeah, he
nigga,
did. You know
Remember?
what I
Hey,
mean? So yeah, so just saying though, like I think the Ravens had good
Chris, you
teams.
remember in high school I had
you
37.
say what, Mill?
I said I had number 37 in high school because
Right,
of that, because of Dion.
exactly.
My
I
sophomore
wore
year,
37 at one
I think my
point.
sophomore, my
I
junior
ain't gonna
year.
lie, I had 37. I changed that shit. I'm like, nah, this ain't me. This shit ain't me. Uh,
Yeah.
I need my number
Yeah,
2 or my
I think I
23. Goddamn, if
got
y'all got 24, take that too. On my
Dion,
mama.
it's just like it's the last resort number. Dion's like, yeah, nigga, I guess I'll do something with this shit. It's my
Right.
age.
See,
Yeah.
I was into more. You know, I was ahead of my time. I'm wearing football. I'm wearing NFL numbers. Niggas at Sterling with me. Shit, niggas had 10, 9. Niggas had 1, 2. Bitch, I'm rolling out there with 84, 83. Nigga, yeah, I thought I was like Santana
Yeah.
in them niggas, bro. Shit.
I did the
Oh my
CB,
mama.
nigga. I was in
That's
the league, nigga.
you feel me? Shoot. Like, oh, this nigga got 83. Yeah, nigga. What's up?
Catching something in this one.
Nah, I ain't catch shit. I ain't lying. My first
Oh,
2 years, I could catch
that
a cold, nigga.
standard
I
wide
keep
receiver.
100. I'm gonna keep it 100, nigga. I didn't get good till like my junior and senior year, bro. Like,
no,
you
that
know, what I'm
is.
saying? Like I ain't get really like my senior year. I was like that. You can ask Mill. I'm
You played
all
all
over.
4 years at Sterling or no?
Nah, I played 2 years at Sterling. I played a year at I felt like a fucking free agent, nigga. Shit. I went all over the place, dog. I played 2 years at Sterling. I played 1 year at Winslow, and I played a year at fucking Central Islip in New York.
I ain't gonna lie, it sounded like you had a nice career, my nigga.
I mean, it was like I
Winslow
said, bro.
wasn't a
Like
bad
I didn't
school. I
really
mean,
start
it's rough
mixing.
when you bouncing around. You know how that is in high school football because you can't just go just
Yeah,
1 year to a high school. Like finale, obviously, for how good you are. Let's say great, really. But I would say that shit, yeah. Mill too, you know what I mean? Mill, that fucked
right.
Mill's whole thing up. You know what I mean? Mill was definitely gonna be a starting outside linebacker or cornerback hands down with us. So it would have been no way around that. So but
Yeah, because I used to work with Darnell a lot in the off
mhm.
season. We
I remember
run.
you used to have the Sterling jersey on because you remember I was the
Yeah,
young bull, so you used to really pull up with the real varsity jersey on. You know what I mean? Y'all would
yeah,
have y'all John on and pull up like outside just at the practices or something.
yeah. Just be cooling. But
Yeah,
shoot, I worked with like I was getting better because of Darnell and stuff, because of all the stuff we was doing. You know what I mean? All the off season workouts me and him was doing together. You know what I'm saying? Like I practically just stayed be at his crib all summer. Wake up, ride the bike to his crib. This is when we was riding bikes and shit. You feel me? Ride the bikes to his. Oh, and by the way, y'all make sure my bad, y'all like, subscribe, comment. You know what I'm saying? This the Raider Nation. I mean, this the Raider Sunday Nightcap with Finale and Jersey. You know what I'm saying? We in the building. You know what I mean? Special guest smoke session podcast with Blaze and Mills. So yeah, I mean, we in the building, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. You know, it helps the channel grow over here. You feel me? And yeah, I just wanted to say that. But yeah, man. Like I was saying though, I used to, we go ride the bike. I ride the bike to his crib and shit. Then we go run to Sterling. We run around the track. You know what I mean? Then we go to Magnolia Field and work over there, do some work over there and stuff like that. So I was gradually getting better and stuff like hands wise and everything. But I believe once my junior year came, once I went to Winslow, and you know what I'm saying, I got training up out of there. I felt like I was getting ready to be at my best over there. I had a good season that yeah. I was playing running back then. I switched from receiver to running back then. You know what I'm saying? Those were the days though, bro. Those were the days, man.
no, I tell the even like coaching and telling the kids, I'd be like, yo, like it's different back then. People used to really practice, and if you weren't
Right.
really practicing, obviously playing, which is obviously practice outside of just doing it for real for the the organization. Like you really
Mhm.
used to put work in on the outside. Now you don't see kids at the park no more. You don't see kids just whether it's a park playing basketball or football. You do see them a little playing basketball, but football is dead. Like you ain't seeing kids just on the lawn no more or at the baseball field
Them
at
niggas
20.
is naturally
Yeah.
good, bro.
Yeah.
They
Even if
just
they
wake up
are,
and go
just think
play.
about how much better they would be, though. You get what I'm saying?
I
Like that's
understand, yeah.
getting at. Like I seen people be so great, and I'm dead because I watch the injuries. Like these kids are good, but they ain't as tough as they could be,
Right,
and they could be a lot better. Like just saying, and I'm not saying that like, oh, I'm hating on how good they are now. Like, oh, you're just not good. No, I want you to be better. You feel me? Mainly if
right,
I'm coaching you. So that's just me being a dude looking, wanting y'all to be better than us. I always say that to the younger kids. So, like I said,
right,
looking at finale, looking at Mill. I'm not leaving you out. I'm saying because you had the frame, and that's not, but I'm saying they were a little smaller. But
right,
we both know they were the toughest motherfuckers you go, yeah, I mean, on top of speed, talent, and everything else they had. You know what I mean? But also, we both got to keep it real. I never seen a day them niggas wasn't really not doing something.
right.
Finale rode BMX bikes. Them bikes don't come with gears, so you had to ride that with whatever gear it was, and you was riding that bitch all across the
That's
world.
straight
Your legs were
straight
strong as
leg
what you
work,
think.
nigga.
You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Dewan Wagner. That's what he said he does with DJ Wagner. They ride bikes around town. And I was like, yeah, that's what we used to do. We used to ride
Right.
bikes. That's where that leg strength came from. Playing
Yeah.
football every day. I didn't play with young kids. I played with Finale and the old kids.
Right.
Mill was playing there. You know what I mean? And he played
Y'all
with
was playing
y'all.
with us and shit.
Get what I'm saying? So just saying, the kids ain't doing that, and I feel like if they did it more, just like you said with Darnell, that was stuff y'all was doing on the side. That wasn't nothing y'all just did regular. Me and my niggas did that. We ran plays, did all types of shit. So I don't know. That's like some real shit that a lot of people. Hopefully, the kids will catch on to that one day and know that, you know what I mean. I gotta you gotta do it on the
Put
outside.
that
You can't
work
just,
in.
yeah, you can't
Exactly.
just put the work in when just playing. At the
You gotta put that
when
work in
practice come, you
24.
gotta make your own practice time. You feel me? So.
Nah, my mama. Nah, that's
Mhm.
facts, bro. Shoot, man. We already just kicking it, so. But for people don't know, my man Finale know, but for y'all that don't know, I do a little segment at the end called the Just Kick It segment. So people get y'all questions in, get y'all comments in, whatever y'all want to ask. You know what I'm saying? Leave it to the chat or I'll leave it to y'all. Y'all want to do it, you feel me? But is that's what I do towards the end and stuff. We basically done talk. I mean, we could talk about the UDFA's, but y'all really wouldn't know them. We could talk about them, but you know what I'm saying? Because I forgot to ask y'all to look up the UDFA's too. I don't know. I was just busy doing stuff. But the undrafted free agents,
Mhm.
yeah. But nah, you know what I'm saying? It's cool though. So yeah. So yeah, this is just kick something segment, so y'all can just you know, we just talk our shit and just be cool. Coming up on an hour and 16. Shoot, I ain't gonna lie, man. This weekend, I did I did 3 shows. I did an early morning show. I did a afternoon show, and then I did the no, not Friday, Thursday. Thursday, the day of the draft. I did a early morning show. I did that was an hour and some change. I did the 12 o'clock show that I usually do. That was an hour and some change. And then the draft night, I did that. John, who's I don't know if you was watching finale, but I was on about like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Then turned around, got on my man's. After I finished that live, I went on, got on. My man Coach Gravy went on, got on his live. You know what I'm saying, for like 3 hours. You know what I mean? And then they live in Cali, so you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So I was up late. All the way yesterday too. Last night. I was up late. They did 2 Johns. We did one 3 hour John, then they did another 3 hour John. I was on them for both of them. Somebody hold on. We're blazing. Wait for Blaze to come back. Let me see. Yeah. I don't know. But I'm gonna wait till you come back through. There you go. But
Yeah, my bad. My internet got. I don't know what happened.
shit happens. Don't worry. I remember I was doing. I don't remember now. I was doing a live while there was a tornado happening.
Where you at now?
Freaking
You at
winds is just.
Alabama still?
Yeah, I'm still in Alabama.
Yeah, I know y'all got that real weather out there.
Nigga, what? We got that BS weather, bro. It's bullshit, bro. That shit change on you like a nigga, cuz. I ain't gonna lie. Switch up on you.
Yeah.
Shit. I ain't capping, bro. Like one day, I ain't gonna lie. Shit, it fucking snowed. We like, dang, it's snowing. We go in the house, come back out, all the snow gone and the sunny as hell. It's like, what the fuck? Like, where all the
You
fucking
know
snow
what?
go, bro? It's just snow. I knew for sure we wasn't gonna have work, cause out here they shut shit down. I ain't
I
gonna
know
lie,
for
nigga.
real.
You get a snowstorm out here, we don't go to work for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. Dead ass. They don't salt shit. They don't plow nothing, nigga. It is what it is. It's leave at your own risk, nigga.
They're not
For
used
real.
to it out there like that.
Shit. One year we me and my wife we had this truck. We had the 20. I forgot what I think it was like a 23. It was like a 23. We had rented it. We just wanted to rent a truck real quick. So we just rented that shit, right? It was a Silverado. That shit was nice. It had the steering wheel was heated and shit, along with the seats. That bitch was clean as a motherfucker, bro. I ain't gonna cap. So one day, right, it was snow. It snowed so fucking bad, bro. It snowed for like 2 days, dog. And them niggas didn't know what to do. Like they knew the snowstorm, and that's another fucked up thing out here is right, nigga. You go to a Walmart, there will be nothing on the racks, cause I swear, you go in Walmart, it'll be nothing. Anything you want, if it's the bread be gone, the cereal be gone, all the milk be gone, bro. Not,
Bread.
I swear, bro. Yo, all 2% niggas don't even drink 2% milk. That shit be gone. You already know about the whole milk. That shit be gone. They don't leave nothing niggas with nothing but silk milk and almond milk. Nigga, it's like what the fuck? Niggas don't even drink
Silk
this, nigga.
milk.
Like, are
He
you
said silk
serious?
milk.
Like, are you serious, nigga? Like, niggas
Silk
take
milk.
all the butter, all the eggs is gone and shit. It's like, yo, like, damn, nigga, we gonna be snowed in for a couple days, nigga, not a couple months. Like, y'all niggas is bugging right now, nigga. You taking all the bacon be gone, the bagels. I'm like, damn. Bread be gone, nigga. Everything, yo, all the chicken, all the steaks, can't even make. I'm like, dog,
Yeah, that's wild. I mean,
they
'cause I know our
bad.
shit is a little stifling here, but damn.
It get bad out here, bro. It's like, especially around that. Like we had a tornado the other day. It tore
Yeah, that shit
everything from
crazy.
my aunt. It tore it. My aunt's pool was in front of somebody's yard. I'm talking about the big pools, nigga. The shit you make decks around, nigga. Them shits. That bitch took that bitch up in there and put it on somebody's lawn.
Yeah, that shit
Along with
crazy.
the trees and shit too, nigga. Shit.
Somebody pulls on the front lawn. That shit crazy.
No, yeah, my aunt's pool was on somebody's front lawn.
He said it all on
That
the
bitch
front
was not
lawn.
in the
That is crazy.
backyard no more. I'm dead ass. It wasn't even in the backyard no. She was like, I don't know. It was there. She was like, then I heard all this rumbling and shaking. She was like, I looked back. I was like, I looked outside, the pool going. I'm like, what? My cousin like, yo, that was a cousin said, yo, that was a F-Zero. I said F-Zero. I said, nigga, the shit took your pool out the fucking F-Zero, nigga. That shit was like a F2 or something, nigga. Like, nigga, ain't no F-Zero taking no whole big ass pool with water in it outside your motherfucking into another yard. They ain't doing that, nigga.
Y'all took the pool with the
If
water.
anything, it's gonna move the shit, bro. You feel me?
Ah, that shit
Nigga
crazy.
said, yeah, it was an F-Zero. Yeah, right, nigga. I said that was no F-Zero. I said F2 probably came through y'all backyard and just rearranged shit. They missing a couple sheds too.
What
It
team
get
is
real out here, bro. The nigga
what
got twisted up because he didn't want to leave. Nigga, they was trying to tell this nigga to leave his trailer. He didn't want to leave his trailer, so he was standing all 10, but all 10 got twisted up. Goddamn, that nigga, he had to go to the He was in the hospital for like 3 to 4 months, yo. That shit
that's
twisted his body up, nigga. He was all bent up
crazy.
like
I
a
can't
pretzel, they
imagine.
said.
Yeah, I
That
don't
ass
know,
nigga.
man.
Niggas is stubborn out here, bro. Niggas will be driving in this shit, bro. I'll be like, how y'all niggas driving like it's cool? Like, I'm gonna get home. Like, nigga, you gonna get home. This will be somewhere, nigga. You ain't gonna be home, nigga. Yo, I'm dead ass, bro. Nigga, I ain't lying. I hate driving through that shit, bro. I hate driving through that shit.
Yeah,
I
that shit
park my
crazy.
shit and I chill, cuz. And I look out the window. My wife be like, "Why are you looking out the window?" She said, "It's a tornado watch." I said, "So I can see when that bitch come." God damn it! Why you doing it? I can see when that bitch come.
That's it. Y'all niggas, I can't fuck with them drugs. Y'all crazy. That shit
I'm
crazy.
dead serious. She was like, hold on one second.
You about to take your ass to Vegas, nigga, and come back to Jersey for all that. That shit sounds dangerous.
Shit. I'm like, yo, why don't we go somewhere else?
One thing about Jersey, if we get hit with a tornado, you can survive that joint even if it hit you. Like, and I'm talking
You
about
said
even
you'll survive it?
if you get hit by a tornado in New Jersey and that shit hits you like while you standing in the street and you get hit by it, like personally, you'll still survive that motherfucker. That's you gonna get damaged. It'll rip, like I said, it'll rip the
Bro,
front
I
off
don't know
of
what
a cheap ass
tornadoes New
house.
Jersey get, nigga. But I
Dog, that
know for
joint,
sure.
it ripped off the front of the houses in like Mount Holly. That was it. Like them Jones don't really be that serious out here because of the ground ain't too. It's not flat enough.
Right.
But
Over
my
here,
question, you said what?
over here though, nigga, shit.
Oh yeah,
Man,
y'all got that real
see,
flat ground.
where
It's
I
like
live at though, I live in Hazel Green, so we get hit sometimes, but we usually catch the back end, you feel me? But niggas like Tuscaloosa and Birmingham and Mississippi, oh them niggas get cause they by the coast. Oh, them niggas get hit all the time. They tornadoes roll through there and fuck shit up all the time, goddamn. Every time you look on the news and you see the John, they be like, dang, they be like, yeah, tornadoes are running through Tuscaloosa right now. Or and then it be one in Mississippi. They always get hit with tornadoes, bro.
that shit
Like
crazy.
crazy. That shit ain't no joke though. I thought one went right over. It was one year we was at Walmart and shit, and the alarm went off. And you know what I'm saying? I've been out here what 11 years. I've been about 11 years, right? So the alarm only went off twice. It went off recently, like a couple weeks ago, and then it went off like a few years ago. We was all in Walmart. My mother-in-law was in there, my father-in-law was there. I think uh me and my wife was there. We just, you know what I'm saying? I think my son was with us too. We just chilling, you know what I'm saying? We didn't even know they was in the store. We was just chilling. Next thing you know, shit. Wow. Like, what the fuck? Oh, tornado. Oh, that's bullshit. You get the messages on your phone. They ain't want you to evacuate. Some niggas up out of there. I was like, oh, nah, I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I see that.
Where's the nigga? Because, you know, in every store down south has a shelter, has a tornado shelter in there, which is the bathrooms. Man, let me tell you about the shits like, you know, in the stores, like the tornado shelters in the stores, which would be like the bathrooms, right? They got that bitch padded up or like a vault, nigga. You don't notice because it's behind sheetrock and shit. But them two, like wherever them Johns is at, man, them Johns be the safest places, and it's just like a fucking what's the name? It's crazy. That's why they always tell niggas to go to the back. Yo, run to the bathroom. Everybody run to the bathroom. At that point, they don't give a fuck if you in the girls or the men's bathroom. Nigga, just get your ass in there.
Y'all
Or
car
you gonna have
insurance
a
must be
lot of shit
crazy out
flying through
there.
that bitch on my mama. But mostly, man, I mean, you only get that like around this time, like like around the spring, because that's when it gets like more humid and what I mean. It's the winter and the spring is what I mean. They clashing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's cold, but it's trying to get hot also. You feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
it get that denseness out here, and then the shit started going crazy. That's what I'm like, man. I'm tired of this shit, bro. But it only happens like around this time. So when around this time come, I get all miserable and bent out of shape because it's like, hey, dog, like it's some dumb shit. You gotta go in your bathroom once in a blue and fucking just sit in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Just
That
be
shit
like, I just be on my phone and shit, just be texting niggas like, they be like, man, what you doing? I'm in the bathroom waiting for this tornado to blow over to us. I'm like, blow over, nigga, shit, you must, yeah. But this one time though, the one that hit my aunt and shit, that one was crazy, like, because I'm watching the wind like you can see the wind and the rain coming stupid, or like, you know what I mean? It was wild, yo. Shit, and then I see the trees because in my backyard, it's like way in the back, it's just a bunch of trees and shit. You feel me? And there's like houses right on the other side of them, but you can see them a little bit. Man, all them bitches came down, bro. I'm like, dang. Next thing you know, nigga, I seen a little pool. You know them little kiddie pools that you put the kids in and shit. They jump in and jump out and shit. Jump in and jump out the little blue kiddie pools that you put in their backyard. Bitch, that shit rolled from one end all the way from down there all the way to where I was at. And then the wind was blowing so bad, it flipped that bitch over the trees and went into the
He said
parking
over.
lot.
He said over the
I mean,
tree.
over the bushes, not the trees, over
I
the
said that
bushes.
one. That shit had to go high
Flew
as
that
hell.
shit. Yo, the wind was crazy, bro. Like the wind was blowing crazy. Like it
God
was bugging.
damn.
On mama, yo, that
It's
shit
a
went over these
180.
tall ass bushes. Just rolled right over and flipped over. That wind was crazy, bro. Niggas had to sweep the parking lot because they had all the wood chips all over the place. Shit was crazy, bro. I'm like, damn, man. Weather out here be fucked up.
Man.
Shit, let me get up out of here, gang. I'll definitely get with y'all tomorrow.
All right, man. You be safe, my guy.
All right, bro. Be safe,
Y'all
baby.
be good, man.
Appreciate you, pulling up and shit, bro.
I was
Yeah,
about to say
man.
Alabama. What city they got out there?
Shit, they got man cities. You got Tuscaloosa. You got Birmingham.
Okay, they
You
don't got
got
no team, do they? Not, I know
huh?
they got college, of course, but
Yeah, they got. Well, they got a couple joints. Like they got Alabama A&M. I live up the road from Alabama
now
A&M.
I was talking like NFL. They don't know.
No, they don't got no team out there.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Shit, nigga, that Alabama is the NFL team, nigga. I ain't capping.
Mm. Now I was just
It's
thinking about a
roll
lot of
tie
places
or
that don't
die
got
out this bitch.
teams still. You feel me?
Huh?
I was just thinking of a lot of places that don't got teams still. You feel me? You know,
Oh,
Jersey is one of them. But
yeah. But see, I live borderline of like state line of Tennessee and Alabama.
yeah, well, yeah, you know Tennessee, so yeah, you know how that is. They got theirs. You
I ain't gonna lie, nigga. The police out there is worse than Jersey was back in the day. Remember how they was back in the day before it was legal?
Nah, I learned going down once I went to North Carolina, well, South Carolina, but when I hit North Carolina, I already learned that. Yeah, it ain't the same. It's
No,
worse.
it ain't.
Further down, it's
Tennessee.
only gonna get crazy.
I don't go to Tennessee. Nigga. Every time I went to Tennessee, I was going to jail. I'm like, man, I'm not coming out.
Nah, yeah. When they said you go to jail over a speeding ticket, I was like, yeah, I ain't doing this no more. I'm about to get out of here. I was like, I'll never come back here.
Yeah, that's why I stay my ass in I stay my ass in what's the name and shit. I stay my ass in Alabama. I don't go
You
out
ain't,
there.
they ain't gonna
My
threaten you with
son
them.
love it out there. He live out there. My son love it out there. He live. I don't go out there. I'm like, man, I'm not going. He be like, man, come through. You know what I mean? Bro, I'm not going out there, bro. Fuck that. I said, your mama don't even want me to go out there, bro. She don't even. If she don't even want to go out there, I know I'm not going out there. She don't want to drive out there. You know what I'm saying? This is my name, Greg Mega, One Dream Away podcast. You know what I'm saying? Go holler at him. Bro said, what city? Wait, let me see. What city the boat ride happened at when they beat up the white people? Oh, this nigga bugging. Uh, that whole situation happened in I don't know if it was Birmingham or Tuscaloosa. I think it was Birmingham. That fight. Hold on, let me ask real quick. Babe, that fight that happened, it was in Birmingham, right?
Yeah.
That boat, the one that went viral, the boat fight that went viral. Was that in Birmingham or Tuscaloosa? It had to be Birmingham. I think it was Birmingham. My bad. She said she gonna find out in 6. She'll probably come in here and give us the scoop. But I can't figure. I think it was like Birmingham though, for real, for real. But it was out of one of them cities, cause them the two most worst cities in Alabama. I mean, shit, you got Salem too.
Yeah.
Oh, never. Oh yeah, Montgomery too. I forgot about Montgomery. That's what happened. That fight happened in Montgomery.
Yeah,
Montgomery
that
bad tell
Montgomery
too.
there.
Montgomery, Tuscaloosa,
That seems
and
like a place that
Birmingham.
never
Them the
been.
three cities that you not you don't you don't want to just be lollygagging out there chilling.
Nah,
Shit, oh mama, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to lollygag and chill out there and think it's all honky dory. Nigga, you gonna find out real quick.
mm,
That what happen. That's what happens in Mississippi too. I got a couple partners from Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, they like, bro, yeah, you can come on here, you be good with us, but shit, nigga, don't think you just gonna be pulling up anywhere and just be trying to make friends, nigga. They gonna open up your hat real quick. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm good. I ain't no hoe ass nigga, but I ain't looking for no trouble either, though. You feel
yeah,
me?
we too old. We ain't got time for that, man.
One good thing is, man, you can have the Blitz though.
Nah, that's what it
You can have
is.
the Blitz. And it's to stay in your ground state too, so
They just gave us concealed carry out here now, but it's still strict out in Jersey. Still,
oh, you can carry now out there.
I mean, you still got to do the whole little license and all that extra stuff and all that.
Yeah, see,
But
you don't need no license out here. You can just carry.
yeah, y'all can just go to Walmart and just go crazy. I was
Well, I
gonna
mean,
ask though.
they nobody go to Walmart for the guns unless you want like a little shotgun or something. But
Yeah,
niggas mainly go to like the pawn shops because that's where all the guns be.
yeah, that's what I be hearing.
That's where they have all the guns at the pawn shops.
I was gonna ask though, because you was talking about the unsigned people. What happened to Shiloh? Did he go in the draft?
Nah, he went undrafted to the Bucks. I think that's a I think that's a great place where
He is on the Bucks.
Yep.
yeah he
Oh,
went
all
to the
right,
Bucks.
good. Oh, that's what's up. He ain't far from his boy then. They both in Florida.
Right.
That's what's up. They need to get Shador out in Florida then, man. That's crazy. They got him out in Cleveland. Cleveland is not a pretty place, man. It's pretty raw
I
out
mean
there.
it ain't, but I think
I
he'll
mean, a
be.
team is a team. Don't get it wrong. I'm just saying Cleveland's pretty raw. You need to get out there. They're
It
gonna
all
show him love
depends on what
regardless.
they. It all depends on what they do.
What you mean?
Like I said, they can try to they're gonna try to make it work this year just to prove everybody wrong. You feel me?
Mm,
But I'm pretty sure they can't handle his type of aura, bro.
no.
And that's gonna be the key. Why?
Yeah, he gonna
You
end up
know
getting
what I'm
out
saying?
there.
Bro
Cleveland ain't
said,
got
"Oh,
nobody.
okay, that's our history." He said that fight. That was it. He said that's our history. Yeah, you should talk about it on your show. It don't even matter. It still went viral. People still always gonna talk about it. Nah, facts. But what you saying, Blaze? My man, bro.
Oh no, I was just saying that's a good look. I mean, I like that he over there. I wouldn't mind seeing I feel like Shador. I mean, Cleveland didn't have nobody since probably what Jim Brown. That was like huge, 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 huge. They probably had a
Um,
couple people, but
no, they
it's
had some.
joke on a Shador level. Yeah, but I don't know. I ain't thinking. I can't really think of nobody that I'm really worried about that was on Cleveland that long. Let's say.
Nick Chubb.
I was gonna say Chubb, but that's still nobody that serious. I mean, no disrespect to him. I'm just saying that was nobody I'm watching. Like, oh yeah, I gotta go.
Shit, you should have. Nick Chubb was a. Oh man,
What did I
Nick
really
Chubb was that
miss?
nigga, bro. Huh?
He was, but I ain't really missed nothing. Like I seen him, but I'm saying like
He got Russian title about twice.
get better doing that with somebody else. So I could have seen. I don't know. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm not knocking him. I'm saying I'm agreeing with you even to say with Cleveland, they just better do something. That's like you said, they don't do nothing with the talent they get. So when
No.
you get Jim Brown was able to, be Jim Brown back in the day, but you ain't going. I don't know. It's rough right now. You got to really be talented, and every team knows now. This is a stack your team world now, not even just league. Like every league is doing it now,
Yo,
stacking teams. So
you want to know something crazy that somebody was saying? The Browns could have had Travis and Shador. For real, to
they
be
could
honest.
have. That's what I'm saying. The Browns
They
easily
could
could
have
have.
just stayed put, took Travis Hunter, and then next round, or moved back up and took Shador.
Easily. Well, this is the thing. Shador, now you see how long he would have lasted. He probably easily could have just got Travis, waited the next year and just got Shador. They would have been good.
Right.
And they could have got him early, you feel me? And then just to make sure they got him, but they would have got him early enough because nobody else would have got him anyway. Or we don't know. Maybe somebody would have did it on purpose, but I doubt they would have cared. They probably would just still passed on him.
Nah, I could dig it. Shit.
To let him go down this late, it's like, that's crazy. What do y'all think is the reason that? I mean, like I said, I don't think he's gonna run as much, but he showed mobility. That's the good thing about him. If he has the run, he will run, but he don't always. That's not his key thing. He's gonna scramble, get out of it, and then throw the ball, and that's what they want to see anyway. So that's why it kind of kills me how they put so much pressure on him, or not pressure, but they were so hard on him. But another thing is he's not the biggest. But he's still not the smallest at a quarterback, and that's still Deion Sanders' son. So, like they said, and another thing is he actually
You only like 215, right?
But they were saying how he got sacked so many times, but how many sacks he took. They was like, yeah, he actually is a tough kid, and that's Deion Sanders' son.
2023, he was sacked
Well, it was like 30 something
5 times. It's like
Oh,
60.
yeah.
No, my
In
bad.
Colorado, he was sacked a
No,
lot.
no. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In Colorado, 2023, it was high. It was like 70 to 80 around there. And then it got better this year in
Yeah,
24.
yeah. And they said like the way he took him though, without really getting hurt, it was like he's a tough player. You feel me? So
Oh yeah, he do got the toughness. You
yeah.
feel me? Cause I think he's like what 215, 220 around there. Yeah.
And he'll work out, I guess, or
He got some weight to him, but yeah, he good, bro. Like I want to see him start for real, for real. I ain't lying.
they said he ain't do the combine and stuff like that. So
Yeah, now it kind of makes you want to think he should have did it.
yeah, exactly. I don't know why he ain't do
But that
that.
was off the impression that he was gonna get picked in the first.
The three teams.
Yeah, you're right. So he thought he was already good.
Right.
Pick.
He was like, man, fuck that. He didn't do that combine. I don't know. So I was just
Oh my mom.
like,
Oh mom. He's like shit. The nigga. Oh, you want to wait till you're pro? Wait, how on the
it's like
white
we ain't
chicks?
dealing with another one of
Remember,
these.
remember on White Chicks, he was like, "Oh, so you want to talk about mothers?" Them niggas was like, "Oh, so you want to wait till your pro day? Watch this, nigga. Watch this. We got a trick for your ass, goddamn.
We ain't
Watch
got
this."
time for this shit.
Oh mama.
Watching his
Oh
tapes.
mama. That shit's so funny. Kid.
There's a lot
I
of money they got to pay, but it is what it is.
word.
And that was the thing I
I,
think that a lot of people let go over their head too with Shador Sanders. That was the key thing. Just like Bronny James, the higher they go in the draft, the more we got to pay them. So
nah,
go ahead. You
facts.
can be the hugest superstar in the world. Your dad can be that dude. And we know if your dad is who he is, we got to
Right.
pay you because of the jersey sales. With that
Nah,
being
facts.
said, if you definitely only going to be a low draft pick, we can give Shador Sanders can be on any team right now making $500K. You know what I mean? 1
Yeah.
year, 2 year, and nobody. You know what I mean? He got to take it for his first, whatever it's going to be. But he's going to have a home. But
Right.
right now they're signing him like you're definitely going to be a backup. Other ones go into the drawing like Travis Hunter and them like, oh, well, he's going to fight for at least a starting position if anything. You feel me?
Nah, facts.
That's what
Nah.
Shador would be doing if he went, first round. But Now they're like, nah,
He gonna win that backup spot because they said it's gonna be out of him or Dylan Gabriel for that backup spot.
And you see how long it took people like Hurts and them
Pickens-
to get their money. You feel me, for their first their first big contract, even though they was doing good. So it's like I can't. It's gonna be crazy seeing him. All right, he's a backup. They gonna give him that little contract. He gonna take a little bit to get paid, and that's why they doing it. Because unless he starts, you gotta think, and then he gotta show him maybe a year or two of starting, depending on where his contract is whenever he lands as a starter, and then go from there. You feel me?
Go from there, yeah.
That's how they gonna get him for his money, Shedeur Sanders. They go like, you better sell every jersey you can sell, and that's what's gonna make him more cockier. So they better hope they don't make that boy.
Oh no, his jersey. I bet you his jersey sell out. He don't even have to start. He gonna sell out more than Flacco.
No, dog, that Browns jersey gonna be clean.
Who they pick in the first round? Mason Graham. I bet you he sell more. I bet you Shedeur sells more jerseys than Mason Graham, and he got picked. He was their first pick. I can guarantee you that. Hold on, Blaze. Shout out. Hold on, let me just get this John in real quick. Shout out my man Professional E. Bro said, was goody. Appreciate you pulling up on us, bro. We just talking about the Shedeur, and just giving out scenarios because we don't think Shedeur will be there past next year. Well, go ahead, Blaze. My bad, bro.
No, I'm listening to you. Y'all, like you said, I feel like his jersey is going to sell. There's no way around that, and that's why I feel like I said, that's where he's probably going to turn into a beast because he going to make his money. The fans going to really demand him. And he, like you said, he's probably going to show that he shouldn't be on the practice squad, but he's going to do good. And maybe they might try to practice squad him, or we'll see what happens. But they're not going to really. I don't think they're going to start him right away. The way they're doing, they're going to try to humble him a lot. You know what I mean?
I really think he could be. I don't give a fuck if he was a 5th round pick, bro. I think he could be the starter. Now that we keep talking about it,
I want him to start.
Like now that we keep talking about it, I feel like he could be the starter, bro. Like for real. And then all they got to do is get him some more weapons. They got Junkins. That's one good thing they did. They went and got Junkins. You feel me? And then I'm just trying to figure out who else did they get. Was they third? Because they first round was Graham. It was Mason Graham. Then their second round pick was Junkins, right? And then that third round pick was like a defensive player, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm mistaken. Or if I'm not mistaken, I don't know. Whatever. Can y'all help me out with y'all? Did y'all watch the draft? Bro, you watched the draft, right?
I seen a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I was watching, like I said, I seen the Eagles. I tried to watch a little bit of y'all's. I ain't even get to catch Mills that much, you know what I mean? But
right.
I seen a little bit of who Dallas got just to see, but it was like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I only wrote down the first what's in it? Matter of fact, hold on 1 second. I'm tired of this, bro. Hold on.
Yeah. Your first round jersey.
Say it again. You said our first round pick?
He's from Jersey.
Oh yeah, you know what? He is from Jersey too.
I said that earlier.
Yeah, like, that's what's up.
Yeah, he's from I think what he's from, like Marlton.
It's Ariel, New Jersey, I think.
Is it Ariel? I thought it was Marlton.
You talking about the dude, Jihad?
John Campbell.
Yeah, Ariel, New Jersey, and that's not far.
No, that's right up the road.
Yeah. You know what I was gonna say too, just because you said something about him with the weapons. Shedeur. Hold on 1 second. But you know at college they always talk about the scouts talk about what he did in college, what he did in high school. That's what they're gonna go off of. You feel me? That's the main thing. So he might have other little things he can show here and there, you know what I mean, or what he might have showed or what he hasn't showed. But one thing he definitely showed is that if you give him weapons, he's gonna be good. Travis Hunter, he showed they went crazy. You give Shedeur Sanders a weapon. he showed he can do it. That I'm gonna just say that, like, he's definitely dangerous with weapons. So agreeing, yeah, give him weapons. I would like, you can't just doubt him on a team. Like, I mean, like, if you want to get him, like I said, and make him just the LaMelo Ball of your team and nobody else, maybe a Miles Bridges in them and a whole bunch of unhealthy stars, like two young unhealthy guys, and yeah, you gonna have a rough season with a year with him. But if you
Right.
give him a couple players that can play, you give him a Eagles team right now, as crazy as it sounds, that's a lot to
Yeah.
ask for. But and I would keep Hurts over him. But I'm just saying, don't say Shador Sanders wouldn't do good. I'm not saying he would go to the
I
Super
feel
Bowl and win, but I think he'd do pretty good over there. Mainly if you give him time to learn with that team. That's what I'm saying. And with a good coach that's going to stay there and teach him. So
so the Browns got. No, I agree, bro. No, everything
no,
you
yeah, no,
just.
you good,
I
you
agree.
good.
Totally. You feel me? The Browns got so with that trade, with making that trade, right? They got 2 seconds. They got a second round, an extra second, an extra third, and that was it. But they only had like five. Their last pick was in round five. Well, they might have did something to do whatever, but their first pick was Mason Graham. Then it was Carson Schwarzenegger, the linebacker from UCLA. Then it was Quinshawn Judkins from Ohio State. They got Harold Fannin Jr. from Bowling Green. I think he was the third best tight end coming out of that draft. He was really good. Um, it was actually out of him or hold on, my bad. Oh, it was out of him or DeBall Arroyo from Miami. Them two was like the second out of from Tyler Warren and the rest of them. But then they got Dylan Gabriel in the third. I will always feel like why that pick was right there. But anyways, I feel like they just wasted a pick. Like they could have got like a receiver with that pick. You feel me? Like I know Jalen Knowles probably on the board. Jalen Royals was definitely still on the board. Um, you know what I'm saying? Isaiah Bond was still there. Like he was there. I mean, he fell out of the draft, but he was there. You could have picked him with that pick. You fucking picked Dylan Gabriel. Like that shit was stupid. I thought the Dylan Sampson pick was really good. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when they got Shador with they last pick, and they actually moved up to get him, which was wild. So I'm gonna go to hold on, let me see something real quick. I'm finna go to the Eagles joint right now. Hold on 1 second. Try to find this shit. All right. Okay, so we all know about Jahad Campbell. So that's crazy, right? He said the Eagles added a versatile player who can help defensive coordinator Vic Fangio, which I think is one of the best defensive coordinators in football, uh, on a couple of fronts. Campbell, a first team All SEC selection last season, racked up 117 tackles in 2024, playing primarily as an off-ball linebacker, but he also rushed the passer and could contribute to the edge rotation that's led by Nolan Smith Jr., who's a dog, and second year player, Jalis Hunt, which he's really good too. Shit, I ain't even know y'all got Trotter Jr., N'Kobe
Yeah.
Dean, and Zach Bond. Then y'all just
Uh-huh.
got fucking. Oh my gosh, bro.
And this is the thing, like they say, he's a good edge rusher, so you know he can run run him
Right,
down
you
on
could
the
just
line.
did what
And they
you.
said he know how to cover good too, pretty good.
Yeah,
At
he's
least good
really good
enough.
at
So
coverage. He's
yeah,
excellent at
so
coverage. So, but that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, let me
sound like a
just.
New
You got
Jersey
the
football
third.
player.
First of all, you got the best linebacker. He should have went way higher, bro. The only reason why he fell to y'all is because he had a little injury. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he shouldn't have. Y'all got him. Y'all, that was excellent where y'all got the
That was a good pick for our
31.
guy to get him and take the gamble on that. And that was good.
Man, what? And I think that was great though. I ain't gonna lie. But shoot, just having the Kobe Dean down there and stuff like that. Zach Bond and Jeremiah. I forgot all about Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Dog. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie.
man.
That's
That
crazy.
big lineman that we got, what's his name? Ty Robinson?
Lyman.
Yeah. He's like what, 6'5", 2 something?
Well, defense.
Yeah, number like what, 9 or something? Yeah, he came from like what, Nebraska. You see him?
Y'all just drafted him.
Oh, we just drafted him. He looked crazy. He's supposed to be. He ran a 4.8 in the 40, but he's big lineman, big Nebraska looking boy. I'm telling you, I feel like he's gonna be a problem. Definitely somebody we rotate our linemen a lot, our DTs, so that's somebody we use. I
Ty
like.
Robinson. That's who you talking
Yeah,
about.
I think he's gonna be pretty good. I like when the Eagles get a nice amount of like when we
They
had the
say he's the
refrigerator.
fastest. He
I mean, not
ran
the
the
refrigerator.
fastest
The other
amongst
boy.
defensive tackles.
I'm telling you, he's gonna be a problem. And every time we find a couple of those, I'm telling you, keep him in rotation. He ain't got to start, but he gonna get some play time, and he will get a sack or two in a
No,
couple
he's
of games.
definitely going to get some playing time in between Jordan because he can play Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis. He
Mm-hmm.
can play both of them.
That was another
You
pick I
know what
liked,
I mean?
so I wouldn't mind seeing him. So I feel like we did all right in our draft picks. I ain't gonna lie, but that's somebody I think I'm gonna like.
Right. Nah, I think I did dope on that one. Plus getting Makuba. You got
That's
Makuba.
another dude I was looking at the safety.
Yeah.
He's
Then
gonna
I
be
went Mac
he's a
Williams.
sleeper.
Mac McWilliams. You
You
know,
know what though? I think
physical corner.
Makuba. I think they say he was another injury guy too, though. They said
I
he
can
had a
tell you right
couple like surgeries or something.
who Makuba.
I don't know if it's him or it might be this other dude. What's Makuba's first name? Andrew?
Hold on. Yeah.
All right, then it could be it's either him or somebody else, but it could be him though. One of them definitely. We got like another good guy, but I'm pretty sure it's him that got like a couple of injuries. That's all.
Mac McWilliams, they said Philadelphia adds another piece to its
I
young
seen
and
we had him
promising
too.
cornerback.
You,
Yeah,
you said that
he might
quarterback.
take. Yeah, cause y'all got Quinyon Mitchell, so it's Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell gonna be your starters.
You know I was gonna ask
Then
y'all. Now,
y'all still got Dory Jackson and Keely Ringo. So, yeah, niggas is crazy, bro. Y'all got my favorite linebacker in Red Shmuel Munden Jr.
now, one thing I was gonna say about y'all got this receiver, y'all got this quarterback, right? Now in the last draft, y'all got a quarterback. Did y'all turn the receiver? Y'all know who that is?
Who this year or last year?
At last year, because I heard y'all just did it this year too. Y'all just grabbed a new dude. I don't know if his name is Mix something. I could be
Uh,
y'all. If y'all grabbed a black dude
I'm
that's a
gonna go to
quarterback, but
ours.
y'all are thinking about. I don't say y'all are thinking about, but they were saying he could be getting put at receiver or something too.
You're talking about Tommy Millott from Montana.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then they got a new dude. I know that.
That nigga 6'1" and ran a 4.3. He ran a 4.3.
Yeah, so I'm hearing y'all might be putting somebody at like a receiver or something. Y'all got a quarterback though, but what do y'all feel about that? Y'all
He
think
was
y'all
a
should let the
court.
quarterback play the quarterback position? You see what that did to Marcus Vick. I don't know if that's the same situation, but I'm just saying you feel like the
Nah,
quarterback should
nah,
try to play
nah,
the
nah.
quarterback or what?
We got Gino.
All
We
right,
we
yeah,
gonna
there
rock
you
with
go.
Gino.
No backups or nothing.
I mean, we got AOC, but I don't think I don't know. We're gonna see what my nigga Cam Miller do. We're
Mm.
gonna have him sit for about 2 years, about a year or two.
I'm gonna ask Finale. How you feel about backup quarterbacks?
No,
AOC.
How do you feel about a backup quarterback really being good when you like your starting quarterback in today's game?
Trade him while he's young and get what he's worth if he's
Yeah,
headed to the starter. But quarterback that can step in and I know they can still win. That's kind of like how AOC is. He, he still want.
I think I went through something a little rough. That's why when I had Donovan with Mike Vick,
Mm,
because I love a great starting quarterback. You feel me? And I love a backup. You feel me? But it's like it's almost dangerous. Like if your backup is too good,
yeah,
like an Aaron Rodgers and a Brett Favre, before you know it, I'll tell you right now, you can play and give us a lot of Super Bowls, but you will not retire. Even
Right.
in, you can give us a nice go almost to the Super Bowl season with a brand new team like the Vikings, you will not retire here because we got Aaron Rodgers and we are not going to be sitting here this long. You feel me? So
Yeah.
that's why I always ask that question, because I seen Donovan get kicked off the team not even the next year when Mike Vick got put on the team. And they had him running little flanker plays, all types of little scat pack plays and all this. And they were like, oh, this is
Right.
cool. Yeah, no, I was like, I do not like it because I
Right.
already know what's about to happen. So I just like, so going to what Jerry said before when he's like, yeah, that's a good backup. Y'all got a good backup quarterback. I really don't be liking it. I don't really care for the backup quarterback because we got Jalen Hurts. So it's like when
Well,
you
he
got a
not.
backup
Yeah,
quarterback
but
today,
you gonna care.
you
You
need him.
better
So
care
no, don't
for
get
it
it wrong. And that's what
when
I
it
said.
just
You
in case
need him.
Jalen
Don't
Hurts
get it
get hurt.
wrong. But I was like, we had a couple, like you said, we already had a couple backups. So I'm like, y'all are good. We just need to stick to what we got as our backups and hope they're gonna be backup. And the only reason I'm saying that is because, like I said, I've witnessed some backups be good, just like
Yeah.
Shador. It's scary to have a good backup because they ain't just gonna be trying to be backup all that time. You know what I mean? So it's
Right.
like somebody's gonna start. That's all. So you almost gotta really, like, Nick Foles was the guy that the Eagles kind of slipped up, and we could have just let him play that spot. I feel like he would have stayed there. He wouldn't even have cared if you just would have paid him. That's what else they might have started doing, paying backup quarterbacks to really play the backup because they're going
Right.
to want to get out of that spot. You feel me? You want
Nah.
your chance regardless. You always got to respect that. You want to start. You know what I mean? But
Right.
I don't know. It's like, it's rough, man, because
Nah, but the Cam Miller pick, I'm really excited about because
it's just like y'all, like I
like
said, y'all backup quarterbacks, they like, forget that. Y'all gonna put them niggas at receiver. Like, you got tired. Y'all better figure
yeah,
out
yeah.
a position. They did that shit twice. I said the
I
Raiders
mean,
don't play those games.
but they said he decided to. That was his choice to go to receiver. Like he wanted to play receiver. He didn't
I
want to
can see
play.
it, but I feel like they talked it into it. That nigga came in there like, nigga. I mean, I get it.
Nah, because if that was the case, we'd have made all the quarterbacks fucking go to receiver, did goddamn or running back. You
Like,
feel
his
me? Like
draft didn't go that high. So when I look at it, they said with
he
the
just
speed,
super athletic, bro.
and you get what I'm saying? So I feel like maybe they talked to him like, yo, if you want to be a Raider, just
Yeah.
saying. I draft you right now because I can see it. They drafting like the first or two picks out of their picks, but you know
Well,
what I
like I
mean.
say,
And I'm not knocking it.
he went to the the NSC I mean not the but the NCAA Division One FCS championship. Him and Cam Miller was there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I think he
So
threw like what, five. He threw a nice amount of interceptions, but he wasn't a
he
bad.
was he was 11. Cam Miller was 11, 45-11. He had a 45-11 record. Uh,
That's good.
and then it says he was player of the year. He threw for 3,200 yards, 33 touchdowns. He only had 4 interceptions.
That's amazing.
You know what I'm saying? He will. So and they saying he gonna compete with Aiden and Carter Bradley.
You say it's
Yeah,
45 and
somebody gonna have
11.
to compete for that backup.
45.
Cause I think we only keeping what 2 or 3. We
How you
keeping
feel
like
about that,
3
Bray?
on.
What's that?
You said what?
So he played how many games? 45 and 11. That's like what?
That's 56 games.
Yeah, 56.
And you threw
Yeah.
33 touchdowns.
Four-
You said what?
No, I'm saying for his career, he went. He said as a starter for San Diego State, North Dakota State. My bad, San Diego. As a starter for North Dakota State, he went 45-11. But
No,
this
I look.
year he went. He threw for 3,000 yards, 33 touchdowns, and 4 picks.
And how many games they play this year or that year?
What this year he played the whole season.
Yeah, what's that like 17, 18? What they do? 16?
I think they do
What's
like
college?
16.
What?
I think they do like 16, 17.
All right, now all right. So that's crazy. Now you doing? What did Shador throw? How many touchdowns? I think he threw some crazy shit too, right?
He had the same thing. He just had
He had like 30
he had
some
a little bit
touchdowns too, right?
more. He had I think
Because
he
he was
had
throwing
37
Travis Hunter
touchdowns.
stupid touchdowns, and
He
then
had 11
Shador.
picks though.
Mhm.
Yeah, he
Or did he
did, and
have
that's
nine?
crazy.
Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me
So
look
if
at
you
it.
throw in 33 touchdowns, let's go to the first bull you were just saying. 33 touchdowns in 16 games is outrageous. You throwing
Yeah,
them Jones like two
he
touchdowns
only
a game
threw
minimum. Like you throwing touchdowns. You know what I mean? That's good. That's great. You averaging
right.
like now Shador, he's doing the same thing. And then don't forget he had a rough season throughout the middle and the end, kind of. You feel me? Where he wasn't
Yeah.
even doing nothing. So he threw all his touchdowns like in the beginning of the season. So if
Nah,
you can
facts.
find him to get, you can find a consistent team for him and get him some weapons.
So
That's a monster, dog. That's all I'm gonna say. That boy is gonna be a problem, and he knows he's gonna study the game better. Just like I talked to my boy Lopeman because of his son. When you got a
nah,
son that
facts.
has a father that coaches and knows the game, let alone your son, your dad is Deion Sanders that played it very well, and then he coaches it very well. You're gonna
Right.
be a great quarterback. That's why his son's gonna be good. He's gonna know how to play that game. So
See,
that's a lot of
so he
touchdowns.
went. So he went for 4,000 yards and 37 touchdowns. He had 10 interceptions.
That's crazy. So he can come out
But
there and pretty much,
they
he's
don't.
going to average an interception
They
a
went
game,
against each
but
other
he's
too.
throwing a touchdown every game, 2 touchdowns every game minimum. Like he's throwing them bitches.
Yeah. They he went against they went against each other too. Cam Miller and
Dog,
Colorado and North Dakota almost beat them.
this nigga averaging 3 touchdowns a game. Like that's crazy. 37
Who?
in a 17 game season.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. People don't even do stuff like that.
No.
I mean, he definitely throwing interceptions, but he's throwing that. You know what it's showing? I'll be like, you just being a dangerous thrower. Like you just throwing bombs out there because you to get that many touchdowns, you definitely put them in the air. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so just saying, I mean, he's just a risk taker, and that's what a lot of quarterbacks do anyway in the pocket. So they probably gonna be like, yeah, we can clean that up, maybe. I don't know.
Right.
But if you give him a couple weapons, give Shiloh a tall receiver that can jump. Because Hunter is already, he's not the biggest, but he's definitely dangerous. So if you
Right.
give him a tall one on top of a dangerous one, I wouldn't even look for nothing else for him. Like, yeah, of course, a running back, but he might have to go to
No.
like the Colts or somewhere where they're gonna really put just a whole offense around him, and that's it.
Right.
The Colts don't worry about defense too much; they just all offense.
Mhm. No. I'm
It's
trying to
crazy.
find I'm trying to find Cam Miller's stats real quick.
But I would say, yeah, y'all definitely picked up a lot of defensive players. I was looking at that. I was like, yeah, the Raiders definitely on some like smash mouth shit. They trying to, you know what I mean? But that's why I was wondering about your offense. I was like, they must be really good with their offense. Like, they like, fuck that. We going straight to the defense because this shit is
We
serious.
got man yo for now. How you like that corner from Iowa State? He a dog, bro. I'm trying to tell you
I was about to say, I kind of like it.
that nigga a dog. He is a dog. Look, against Colorado, he had 277 yards against Colorado, and he had one touchdown, and he had two rushing touchdowns against Colorado. Wait, what? Where's all his stats though? At the bottom. All right, here we go. So he threw for you're right. He threw for 3,251 yards. Um, he had 33 touchdowns. And yeah, four interceptions. That's excellent, cuz.
That is excellent. Nah, he's
And then
very good.
he ran for 600.
You said
He
6?
ran for 600 yards and had 12 rushing touchdowns.
No, what's Shador's rushing? Just wondering.
Uh,
That was great
that
though.
nigga
What's
probably
that
got
dude's
like
name again? Just so I get it right.
Cam Miller.
Cam Miller, right? Yeah, he did this thing. That's crazy. He might have to start though. That's the thing. He ain't starting. What team he went to? He ain't go to Cleveland, did he?
Um,
My bad. For now, I can't hear you.
Raw.
Say that one more time.
He went first overall.
And who did he go to?
who?
Cam.
Cam Ward. Cam Ward went to Cam Ward went to the Titans.
Okay. Uh, how you feel about that? Titans running game ain't too bad, right?
Nah, they got some dogs over
I
there.
don't really like the Titans, man. I don't know. They went too up and down. I've been losing money fucking with them. I hope they step it up this year, man. They've been rough. Every game you pick them to win, they lose. That should be crazy.
Right.
They had a weird season last year. That's all I'm gonna say. And the year before.
Who? The Titans?
Yeah.
Yeah, they gotta get it together. They be alright though.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find. You said how many rushing touchdowns he had?
I used to fuck with them when they had Travis and everybody. They was doing their thing, then it just got a little rough. But they
Right.
rebuilding. They're gonna bounce back. They always had a good running game. They're good, man.
Nah, facts. So hold on. Ain't it? Okay, so you said rushing touchdown, and he only had 4 rushing touchdowns.
Well, how much rushing yards?
Negative 50.
Mm-hmm. I believe it. He wasn't running. I believe it.
Well,
So
I
that
try to
was
tell people that too.
nah, and that's what I wanted to see because when a lot of people were saying, well, what did he show? But I'm like, yeah, he didn't show you his running, but everybody knows he can run. But then I'm like, and I didn't think he threw that many passes, but I'm like, damn, he really was throwing that many touchdowns. And yeah, he was a dangerous person with the pocket. It's kind of crazy because you don't see nobody in his style and structure and look and everything. He almost breaks the stereotype. Dion really made him like that on purpose. He knew what he was doing. Deion
Well,
said,
you know,
"Don't run."
he trained with Tom Brady too.
And think about it. Deion told him, like, don't run. Show him. He's like, we know you can run. You ain't even got to do that yet. He's like, just
Right.
throw this shit and show them that you can do what they expect you not to do. And he did it. It's crazy. He ain't do it that great, but he did it.
I
Good.
ain't mad at Ken Ward having
Cam,
only.
Cam Ward's a problem, though.
I mean, not Ken Ward, Ken Miller.
I
I'm
mean,
not.
Cam Miller's
I'm
a
not
problem.
mad at him because they say he had a phenomenal year last year and the year before, so I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I ain't never going to be mad at him, nah. And not like that, I'm going to watch him because that's a jersey I'll probably buy. I'll actually be rooting for him. That's great stats. That's somebody I'm going to have to look into.
Right.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna definitely be pushing for him. See if he does
Nah,
something.
nah, facts. Shoot, man. Y'all got anything else, bro? Shoot, y'all want to talk about something? Let's see.
Good.
But y'all got anything else? Shoot, you done been on here 2:15. I think that's pretty good. Shoot. Hey, for
Yeah.
now, we always do like an hour. We ain't never do no 2 hour John cuz.
Yeah.
Dude, now facts though, we gotta do this in Moto first,
Yeah,
bro.
man. I appreciate you, man. Definitely gotta do this shit again, man.
Nah, you good, man. You see the logo, right?
Oh
Got
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, man.
podcast open there, you know. I've been doing that,
Good
you know,
job.
when I had Mill on a couple of days, I was doing that, you feel me? So,
Yeah.
you know.
Uh,
Y'all make sure y'all go check out the Smoke Session. My bad, cuz Smoke Session podcast is pot, not pod. You feel me? So I need to get it right. You feel me? Go holler at my guys, man, Mill and Blaze. You know, Blaze and Mill. No matter how you want to slice it, you hear me? They in the building. Blaze, man, you got I heard you got some snacks coming out, or you got an album coming out, man. Let the people know, man, what to look for you at.
94 Octane dropped that album is gonna be coming out. I don't know exactly how soon, but it should be soon enough. But singles is out. She get her weed for free. Doja Line Mars. Um, Make sure you get those. Be dropping a couple more. Definitely gotta do the videos, but yeah, man, you gotta get the features, of course. And then that's about it. I'm gonna need y'all on there. But other than
Hey,
that, you know.
set it up, man. You should. Hey, give me the what's the names. I said something.
I'm trying to get the track with a
Let me.
lot of people on it, like one track. You feel me? Like everybody on that one track almost. And even if it's like an 8 bar verse, but we'll talk about that. But I want to definitely do something where everybody can kind of get in the video some type of way. You know what I mean?
Shit,
Even if we
I'm
got
with.
to get footage sent from, where you at or whatever, but I want to be able to get everybody, you know what I mean? So,
Hey, man, you know y'all niggas really welcome to pull up on me. Show me.
yeah, definitely got to go out
Pull up
there one day.
on me. Shit.
You got to let us know
I
when the
pull up.
tornado is hitting, though. I catch you in the summer.
Now you good in the summer. You might be a little hot, nigga. You better buy a bunch of wife beaters.
You
You
said
feel
what?
me? I said it's gonna get a little hot. Might want to buy a bunch of wife beaters, nigga, and some
Nah, you're
shorts.
right.
Come out here in those pants. I mean, even though I'm wearing pants still,
Be
but I
sweating in
try to
the
slip
video.
in the shorts. Yeah, I'm gonna get my shorts game up. Just you know what I'm saying. But I definitely gotta buy a Genty jersey for real, for real.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely gotta buy a Genty jersey. My man Mega said if y'all did that, who would have the best verse?
I don't know, man. That'd be tough, man. It wouldn't be mine.
Yeah,
But
yeah. All I know is that joint be crazy.
I think it would be
Shout
crazy.
out Sweets. Sweet say yeah. Yes, ma'am. We in the building. But so tell them where to find you at on your what's the names, all socials and shit, bro.
Well, thanks to Finale Stack Up, man. You can find me anywhere, man, but everywhere. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man. Everywhere Blaze Stack Up, just how you
Mm-hmm.
spell it. You know what I mean? Just right there. At Blaze Stack Up. Put all three of those names all into one. And then, yeah, but Like I said, I'm everywhere. Smoke Session Podcast. Follow us on that too. YouTube Smoke Session Podcast, but that's where you'll find me. Stack Up Gang, of course. Find us on that too. But yeah, man, Blaze Stack Up everywhere. 94 Octane coming soon. Doja Line
94.
Mars, get it. And yeah, that's what it is, man.
Yes,
New
sir.
episodes out on the Smoke Session, and we're gonna get y'all on some lives too. But and hopefully,
Word.
we come back on here again with you.
Hey man, I'll send the link. Just let me know when you free. You feel me? And I'll send the link. You know what I mean? Um, so like my man said, y'all go check him out. You feel me? Check my man Blaze Sack Up out. For now, you got anything, my guy?
Um,
Oh, my bad, bro. Before you even you shout your shit out and stuff, I was I want to appreciate you, bro, for bringing back what I started, which was the RNS project, bro. You
think
just you blessed me that morning, bro. I was bumping that joint all morning, cuz on my mama, dog. I was like, yo. And when Blaze was telling me about when he was mentioning he want to get the a song with like mad people on there, I thought of that one song with me, you. It was like what me, you, Mill, and J. Ron,
Mike,
huh?
No, you talk about the drawing on what me, you, and Murder, and J. Ron.
Yeah,
What
but
was that?
then I did another John where it was me, you. It was
Oh, he
just
did. Yeah.
yeah,
The what was it, the 8 and 8s or something like that with the hook.
yeah. It's called Grind,
Yeah, so the verses were kind of connected, like we went back to back.
man.
Yeah, that
We
joint was hard.
bro, that was we was making classics back then, bro. I ain't gonna lie,
I
like
ain't gonna lie, that whole album was kind of crazy. That mixtape, really, because you had a lot of songs on that mixtape, like a lot, and a lot of collabs too. You and
yeah,
Jerron had a lot of songs on there too, which was crazy. A lot of good songs. So.
that
You had a
that
lot of good
album was
collabs on that joint. That was actually you did your thing on that one.
yeah. I was working with rest in peace to my nigga Hubs. You feel me, like. And I miss bro too. You feel me? Like every time I think about that nigga, every time I listen to the album, I think of it, bro. I like that's crazy because like he the one who gave me all them beats. The CD with all those beats on there, bro. Even the ones that he made, it was like two drums on there that he made. That what I'm saying, he like shit, bro. You you nice as hell, bro. Like he's like just take them. I want you to do something with them, like. And that's so when I came out with I didn't really have I was saying this back then, like I really didn't have an album made up or anything. I just had the name, you know what I'm saying? What made it come to fruition is when you and J Ron first got y'all, you know what I mean, that computer. When y'all
Mm-hmm.
got that Mac John, y'all was testing it out, or I don't know if it was the Mac or it was the mic. It was
No, it
one
was
of
the
them
Mac.
Johns.
Yeah, it was all of
It
it
was
because
the Mac.
when we got the Mac, finale actually helped us get the interface and the mic and everything. So yeah, the whole setup.
Right. So when
Yeah.
y'all got that, you was like, bro, you gotta, come through. So I just came through. You was like, man, pick a beat. And man, that's how the RNS joint started. You feel me? Like,
And
and
I'm gonna
then
keep
that
it real.
there,
I know it wasn't fully me. I would say Jerron because I remember Jerron when he was, really in his bag when he first got that computer. I remember I would go downstairs in the basement and just see y'all two down there working. I remember I wouldn't even be in there half the time. I just see you in there really in your bag, just you know what I mean. So that was crazy.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Remember,
I be
y'all was in there working. That's why y'all had about like at least 6 to 7 songs on that whole mixtape.
which one was that again?
RNS.
Oh
You
yeah,
and
yeah,
Jerron probably, or I say at least five.
yeah. I can. Oh yeah, we had a whole. I had a whole bunch, yo. Me and him did like, cause you know what? Some people, I would ask some people to hop on there, and they was like, "Yeah," but then they didn't. So J. Ron like, "Bro, I got you, bro. I'll hop on that, John." I'm
And I
like,
remember
"Bet."
y'all was just in that lab cooking, so it was just so easy. You feel me? Like I
I'm
know,
gonna tell you,
you
nah,
know.
facts. Cause I'm gonna tell you the ones that we actually sat in the studio wrote. I think the Lloyd Banks John, we that John we sat in the John wrote. It was a couple ones. Cuckoo, we definitely sat down there. We sat and wrote that, John.
I'm gonna
Like
grab
I
it.
wrote, well, I was at the crib and I wrote like the first two verses. 'Cause I think it was like three verses, and then I wrote the last verse with J. Ron at your crib while he wrote his John. That was my favorite verse by that nigga though. I ain't gonna cap, boy. That nigga snapped on that bitch, boy. That nigga
Just draw
snapped
you.
on it. Oh my mama. Bro said I was rocking with that one John Blaze did. He said you did me greasy, jersey. I don't know what you talking about the did me greasy part, but
You think you do me
uh,
green?
I don't.
You think you do me green? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what you
I
talking about.
appreciate you though.
What
I don't know what
there was
song.
mad Johns you made. Oh, he probably thinking about the one John. He probably thinking about the John you made at the crib when you came through one day.
I made a lot of them at the crib though.
Yeah, it was one. It was one song. Cause
But I do
he always
appreciate
played it. I
you.
just don't remember what the. I just don't remember what the what's the name what it was called. How it go? He probably know though. I ain't gonna lie. He probably know. What he say? You was shook. You know I come in mopping. I'm not shook at nothing, so I don't know what you're talking about, bro. If you mop shit, I definitely mop shit. He probably talking about the question. But we answered the question. If you think about we ain't answered it, if you think we ain't answered it, we did answer the question. You said we don't really know.
You know we did mad tracks,
He
mainly
said
back
I
in the day.
don't know.
He said you do. He said I do now.
I don't know. Nah, it's nigga. I know I'm rocking shit. Niggas fuck with my shit. Niggas be asking me right now, like especially like when I used to work at Frito Lay, I had everybody bumping to my shit. They like, yo, like I just seen somebody like a couple days ago, one of my homies, his name Devontae and shit. That nigga, he like, yo, bro, you still rapping? I'm like, I slowed down on it a little bit. I started this podcast and stuff. He's like, oh, all right. I was like, but I'm probably gonna get back to it. Cause I've been thinking about it too, but I just want to get a new computer. Once I get a new computer, you know what I mean? I'm probably gonna get back into it, dabble into it, you hear me? But yeah.
No, for real. I've been almost thinking we gotta do something like a song repping the podcast, and almost just cause
Nah,
I know,
definitely,
I
definitely,
know me and Bro
definitely.
like took the tag and shit. So you got a tag for your John yet?
Who got that for me?
Yeah, you got like a little tag or something.
Yeah, but I gotta for the live. I've been trying to get one. I did it, but it doesn't work through the
Yeah, I
i
noticed the
through
live. I think
iMovie.
everybody's lives, the intros don't really be in them like that. Like it just be
They because you need an MP4. You
all
need
right.
it. The it's a 30 second, or you could do a minute. I wanted to do a 30 second video, but I can't switch it to MP4, so
Yeah, yeah.
I just leave it. I'm like fuck it.
No,
But
that's
if you
smart.
look at all my other videos, like my videos that I made, yeah, it got the intro and the outro on it.
All right, yeah, because I'm gonna cut that out and then probably use that for one John. But I want to definitely use everybody's their podcast Jones in the skit or something like that. So
Oh
show
yeah,
love
yeah, yeah.
to the
Most
podcast.
def, most def, yeah, 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 most def. Appreciate that. Word up.
Forward.
Um, but we gonna leave it to finale too, cause I told him I'll get back to it, and then we got to rap about something else. So I apologize, bro. Yeah, what you got for us, cuz? You got anything, bro?
We breaking record 2.5 hours. I'm good.
Oh yeah, definitely, 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 definitely. That's good shit right there, bro. That's good shit. Definitely. First, shoot, this is what episode 2. First episode, you know what I'm saying? Last episode was like an hour or some change, and this one's like 2 hours. So, yeah, I've been doing a lot of 2 hour videos lately, bro. Like, I know you've been watching finales. But if you go back a little bit, you gonna be like, dang, this nigga had like since like Thursday, Fridays. I got a couple 2 hour Jones, bro. Like for real.
Don't
So
work
I'm
with me.
getting there. Yeah, we getting there, man. We getting there, man. For real, dog. Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to get the subs up, bro. Like, it slowed down. Like I used to get them going straight through the just YouTube live, just going YouTube live. I probably get like ask bro because he be on there. I probably get like a sub or two a day. But then ever since I switched to StreamYard, it's like they come as they you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? They come in like here and there, but I'm just keep going with this shit, bro. Like I really enjoy this. Like I be saying, yo, I I oh my bro, shout out bro. He said this one dope. Had the gang on. It's fire. Yeah, word up. I had to do this one because I was trying to, like I said, I know bro be busy and shit. Like I know Finale be busy. That's why I try to go off, how he feel like how he want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So I came up with the good scheme because we was always doing the Sunday nights. You feel me? We did a couple Sunday night John. So I'm like, bro, we should just make this a every night, every Sunday night John. You feel me? And then that's when he came up with the you know what I'm saying the football term of the nightcap. You know what I'm saying? The Raiders term and shit. So I just try to put everything together. We got everything good, man, and shoot, you know what I'm saying? Try to make the background. I said, bro, I'm gonna make the background for us and stuff like that. I'm trying to get it to where everything is like smaller than we can see, but I don't know. We gonna make it happen now. I'm gonna try to fix this joint up a little bit more and stuff. Just like my other John too. I'm trying to like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's straight, man. I appreciate the love from y'all. Appreciate y'all support too. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real.
And not to cut you off before we get out of here, but I do want to say,
You good?
watching you start it, you feel me? YouTube is right one of the hardest ones to really get your numbers up and keep it going. So when the numbers don't even look as crazy,
Right.
you're really still getting traction because numbers to get crazy numbers on YouTube, you really getting crazy numbers. You get actually gypped a lot. You can watch a video 30 times on YouTube and you can get 3 views. So and you can
Right.
see it happen yourself. So with that being said, I watch really from the beginning when you was doing it. I'm gonna just say you're doing it good. It's always a start. So like you said, cleaning up the background, whatever you gotta do, we all know from the rip. But regardless, keep doing your thing. It's only gonna keep getting better and better. So you know what I mean. But you see, you got
Well,
people
appreciate
already
it.
locking in, watching. So it's only gonna go up more and more. So like I said, you doing you. Your start is great. You feel me? So just keep doing your thing. You feel me? I see you
Right.
doing your
Nah,
give
facts.
me give
I,
me your respect and your props. You feel me? Some people ain't gonna, but I definitely see it. And I like how you got Finale on. Of course, that's gang regardless and family. But at the same time, I like it because y'all obviously know each other. But then that is crazy. Y'all know y'all fuck with that team, so that's perfect. But then on
right.
top of it, look at Mason Cam, you feel me? So I wouldn't even mind seeing y'all take it that far, you feel me? And then getting y'all Michael Irvin later down the line. So I wouldn't mind seeing it. And not like that. I know Finale always got a lot to talk about. I know y'all are doing it for the Raiders, but now maybe I'm not gonna tell you how to do your show, or however, but
Right.
regardless, I don't know. I want to hear y'all talk about other stuff too one day. So take it all the way as far as it's gonna go. Maybe that day, the other days, that aren't football days or whatever, y'all might be just talking about the news here and there, whatever else is going on. But I'm gonna say
Right.
it's a legit podcast all around. So, you know what I mean? Y'all can talk about whatever. We locked in now. I think your fans are gonna listen to whatever, but of course, it's Raiders, so we're gonna be waiting for that 25-8. You know what I mean? So, and the
Right.
way you dropping videos, shit, you can. So that's
Nah, that's facts.
all respect, though.
Nah, that's facts. Shoot.
I think you froze on. I see Finale moving, but
Yeah, Bruce.
yeah, I think you froze, Jerry. I don't know if he's gonna make it back. All right. Yeah.
Hear me? Well, oh, hear me because they said my mic out. Oh, hear me? You already know. It's the Sunday night with the Europe Jurors Rated podcast. It's your boy Finale Stack Up. Europe Raiders.
We out, man. Y'all stay safe, man. Stay dangerous.